All right. Countdown. Got about 4 or 5 minutes, and we're going to get into the show. But before the show, we're going to start off with the anthem.
Black Bill Gates, ho.
They say I'm a pussy ass nigga, huh? Pussy ass nigga. I own it. I'm a pussy ass nigga, a bitch ass nigga, a pussy ass nigga. I got a husband upstairs. I'm a bitch ass nigga. I'm a pussy ass nigga, a bitch ass nigga. I'm a pussy ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? I own it, you know what I'm saying? I'm a pussy ass nigga. I'm a bitch ass nigga. I got a husband upstairs. I'm the type of cat that I own whatever you claim that I am. Cause I'm the realest and nothing that anybody can say that changes. Me, I'm the type of nigga that's gonna play the lawyer. Ass nigga. I'm a, I'm a, I'm a, I'm a, yeah. Ass nigga, I'm a pussy ass nigga, I'm a pussy ass nigga, I'm a pussy ass nigga.
Pussy nigga sway tone blocks and never shot a gun in his life. Supposed to be a Clover G and he ain't never wanna fight. Ain't living none of the shit that you be spitting on the mic. Man, your sister has a cross dress or something like a dyke. Don't be smiling when you see me cause it's on sight. But you probably haul ass and let your homeboys fight. Choose a sucker dog, ran out the age cause you ain't tough enough. Steady real niggas, now you coming up because of us. Niggas like Screw, Lil Third and Face, Button B, Pimp C, Slim Thug and Trey, Zero, Willie D, and of course Lil J. Tennessee and serve, you's a fucking disgrace. In the Lone Star State, you's a well-known face. Piss on your casket at your weight and then spit in your face. You can hide, play it safe, and tell lies if you wanna, but your ass still a goner whenever I run up on you. I'ma chase your faggot ass from Texas to California. Yeah, Tip gon' drill your ass into a coma. You ain't Southside, South Acres, Clover, or Botany. Sucker nigga, keep it real, you ain't shot nobody.
Black Bill Gates, ho.
Damn, it feel good being a pussy ass nigga. right. Countdown. Got about 4 or 5 minutes.
Welcome back to the Angry Man Podcast with Jason and Pussy Ass Nigga. We are back.
Damn pan, boy. You a pan. Straight
Which
up
one?
pan. Sometimes you a band too.
Am I a bitch ass nigga or pussy ass nigga?
It fluctuates, man.
Do I got,
You know.
Jay, do I got a husband upstairs or do I got a wife upstairs?
That's a good question. I don't know, man.
It's up for debate. If I don't answer that question, then apparently I must have a husband upstairs. Oh,
Yeah,
we
it ain't
are
me.
back. Woo! We are back. That is an example of taking what people say about you and taking it and making it to be about your benefit. That's all it is. Well, you can never hurt somebody with words when none of it is real or true.
Yeah. And quite frankly, you just don't give a
I don't care. I don't really care what people think. I thought people already knew that I didn't really care about what people thought about me. Just considering being in this, doing what we are currently doing, Jay, you're gonna get criticized, you're gonna get ridiculed. I did a video today that was, I would say, 99.9% positive. And I still had somebody in the comment section saying, man, he said he ain't gonna hate, and then he proceeded to hate.
That's because you a pan.
Yeah, basically. But the thing about it, man, is especially with the younger generation who are very sensitive, and apparently some older people who are very sensitive, if it's not 100% superlative, I mean, you got their nuts in a vice grip. I mean, you are just hugging and snuggling with their nuts. Then you're hating. You're hating. So there's gonna be people, Jay, that find some of the things that we say today, no matter how positive, hate. No matter what, it will be hate. Some people are so confused that they'll say one instance of something where somebody gets so upset about words that they want to physically accost a person, but then will tell somebody that who has been physically accosted that they should just let it go and they shouldn't return fire. Isn't that strange?
Weird, man. That's funny. That's weird? That's weird.
That's weird, man. That's weird. That's weird energy. That's weird energy. Weird,
that's that young stuff.
Weird. It came from a young boy. Weird damn energy, boy. Weird energy. Weird freaking energy. Who we got in the building, man? We got who that? Jay Wallace. What's going on? 500,000 in the building.
Gill.
My boy All Things in the building. My boy Pork Chop in the building. Look at these suckers. Why I gotta be a sucker? Didn't you pick? I know for a fact you picked Teofimo Lopez, Pork Chop. So I hope you own that during this telecast because I'll go pull it. We got my girl Jag Queen in the building. What's happening? My guy Teen Gill, of course. What's happening?
Barbara D.
Girl, Barbara D in the building. My boy Jay in the building. What's going on? And we got 34 people total in the building. Smash the like button or the dislike button if you don't like the content, but make sure that you are engaging with the content. Man, Jay. Let's start off. We want to start off. Let's not get to Shakur and Keyshawn yet. Let's start off with your favorite fighter, Bakram, who you personally claimed was a boogeyman at 154 pounds. Did you not?
Yeah. Hey, Pan. No, I ain't calling him a damn boogeyman. Me and you had just talked about that before the fight. We're like, who has he beaten to be considered a boogeyman besides Tim Tszyu? Did we not?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I said that. I don't know about you. You say he was a boogeyman.
See, you about to make me cuss on. I'm trying to be better. I said that. I said, who has he beaten to become a boogeyman besides Tim Tszyu? You were like, well, he gonna give Boots trouble. He won't give Ortiz no trouble. He'll give Boots trouble. He'll give everybody trouble. That's what you said, Don. That's what you said.
Hey, according to everybody, I don't know shit about boxing, so I don't even know who Bakram is. What are you talking about? I didn't say that. All right, man. Bakram, let's talk about it, man. Shout out to everybody that was in the Discord yesterday, man, as we were just going through all this boxing. The Discord is, in my personal opinion, an absolute joy. We got real gentlemen in the Discord. Even when we disagree, it's even when we disagree, it's funny how we disagree with each other. I mean, I love it. We got real gentlemen and ladies in the Discord. So feel free to join the Discord if you would like. But we talk about a whole lot of stuff in the Discord. It's a little different in the Discord. I would say the live streams are rated 17. I would say our normal videos are.
Today is R.
Huh? Say it again.
Today started off R.
Oh, you think? Oh, yeah, with the song. I mean, I had to play my anthem though. And then the Discords, man, they're rated R, but they're a level above rated R. They're not X-rated now, but they're a level above rated.
Not X-rated R. No.
You know, we poke at each other in fun ways. So if you're sensitive, the Discord may not be for you, but it's a joy for us. But
it's like basically it's like being at your family reunion and y'all just doing, just going at each other, just roasting each other from time to time, but also giving information about boxing. So it's a fun time.
Yeah, and I feel like an uncle in the room educating a bunch of young punks. Nah. All right, so let's jump into it, man. Josh Kelly versus Bakram. I can't say it was an entertaining fight. When we saw Bakram in the ring, the first thing I noticed, man, he looked absolutely slow as molasses.
He didn't look slow. He was slow.
Same difference as far as I'm concerned. Look is he's slow. He didn't do anything with big baby hair. Yeah, we'll talk about that. You know what? I am going to talk about that. It happened in a ring, so I'm going to talk about it. But slow hand movement, slow feet, slow everything, which made him hesitant to throw, which eventually caused his demise. After about 2 rounds, I was like, Boots would absolutely slaughter this guy, would slaughter him. Kelly, with the movement, I thought Kelly moved a little bit too much and didn't stand to deliver enough. But ultimately, I thought the right man won. It'll be interesting to see if they make a fight with Boots. It'll show me a couple of things as it relates to Boots. Number one, Kelly's going to move, so it'll be interesting to see how Boots deals with a guy that's going to move around and away from him like Karen did, Chukazian. So we'll see. So it'll be, but I still think Boots would probably put. How quickly you think Boots would put Kelly in the dirt? 5, 6?
6 to 8.
Yeah, he gonna catch him eventually. And if Bakram catches him and can put him down, Boots is gonna put him in the dirt. So, but it'll still be an opportunity to see how Boots has advanced in terms of dealing with somebody who would implement that type of style. So I'm good with it. You got any other thoughts about that fight, Jay?
Yeah, Eddie Hearn got what he wanted. He supposedly said they had already pretty much signed the fight for Josh Kelly and Boots anyway, contingent on if Boots don't get the fight Yo Boy Ortiz in March, whatever. So I doubt he'll be fighting Kelly in March, of course, because that'll be a quick turnaround for Kelly in that, and Kelly gonna want to enjoy his victory for sure. Because Josh Kelly is the same dude that got stopped by David Avenija in 2021 at 147.
Yeah.
So, but Josh Kelly did his thing.
Yeah, he did his thing. So full disclosure, Zayas, I didn't see that fight because apparently it was going on at the same time. So Jay, did you see that fight?
I saw bits and pieces of it. I know they were sparring partners. That's the extent of that I know. Zayas won, but I didn't get to see it neither.
Yeah, because I was watching the other card, so I didn't get to see it.
Yeah. And people, you gotta realize, man, we owe. It's going back and forth from channels and we're fighting for this card last time. We were fighting for our lives. for this
Boy,
fight to watch this card.
It took everything I had in me to stay up to see that fight last night. It was Shushu. I was dying on Shushu, man. Thank God for the Discord, because I had to keep trying to send messages just to stay up, and try to keep myself engaged. But yeah, you want to move on to Shushu? What is your thoughts about Shushu?
Yeah, let's go Shushu, because Shushu did his damn thing, man. He was doing his thing, then he got caught. And that was the biggest thing for him, to see how he responded from getting caught. Because I know, I think I knew it was a class below him, but he had caught out Nui and everything. But Shushu, I like the way he's progressing. I like the way he loses his jab and his range. And the boy got some pop too. He handled business with Castro last night. So I was appreciative of that fight there.
Let me add some hate to that, because any constructive criticism without 100% nut hugging is hate. So I will just accept. Let me add some hate. I didn't like. First of all, starting off the fight, I felt that Shushu looked extremely sharp. I like that Shushu is offensive. But there were some things with Shushu, like I wish he would have started off all of his offense with his jab. He got away from his jab. Anytime Shushu was setting up his offense with his jab, he looked phenomenal. But when he was starting off with hooks and straight right hands, I just felt like the guy was able to land on him to an extent. So, but devastating right hand, and I think he hit him with a left hook and then another right hand to put him out.
It was basically like 4 punches.
Yeah, Shakur York City, man. I think it's up from here. I look at his performance similar to Abdullah Mason. First world championship opportunity. Everything isn't going to be smooth, but there could be a substantial and significant leap from this fight to the next fight with that level of confidence and being a champion. So shout out to Shakur York City. I was impressed, but I think there's some things to work on. So if me thinking there's some things to work on is hate, so be it. Anything?
He only got 16 fights. And the kid got a title right now. So he's doing good. So he's gonna get there, But one thing I do see in the chat right now, everyone agrees with us. Those fights need to start earlier. So it's not just our old asses saying they need to start earlier.
Start them earlier. Why?
And it's on the East Coast. It's on the East Coast.
It started after midnight, didn't it?
Yeah. Man, I'm like, how you start this on the East Coast and we going to bed? We being done around almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, man,
that was tough. You want to talk about? I didn't even see the Big Baby fight. I'm gonna be full disclosure. I didn't see the fight. Jason called me and could not even. He could barely talk as he was trying to explain to me what happened. What's going on, Benai? And the clip of his hair. Look, man, I'm a firm believer. When your hair go, man, just let it go, bruh. Look, man, everybody not gonna be as fortunate as me to Jay to be my age and still got all my hair. You can't pull this off. This comes from my scalp. You hear me?
I don't know. Let me pop you with an uppercut real quick to see if yours.
Look, Jay. They claim, Jason Williams claimed that I have stuff in my hair. I don't have nothing in my hair. This is my hair. They hate because I still got hair. But if you don't have hair, rock a Michael Jordan, bro. There's a lot of dudes that still
Ball brigade, man. Just join the Baldies.
Just join Jason Ball. Why you think his hat don't never come off? Jason, you've been bald since what?
My hat don't come out because I be lazy. I don't be shaving all the time. That's why. I be lazy.
But man, you done had a bald head since 98.
Man, go to hell.
I don't remember. 2000?
2003.
Oh, okay. Somewhere in there. I don't remember.
Hope you choke on that shit too.
Why would you hope that for your boy, man?
Hey, cause you a bitch ass nigga, a pussy ass nigga.
A bitch ass nigga, a pussy ass nigga. Oh man. And he gonna get me he gonna get me one of these days. But man, when he uppercutted that toupee off his head, cuz I was like, he literally got the stuff that I see sometime on Instagram where cats got like a full rug on their head. He literally had the Steve Harvey,
bruh. That pull up with the with the top missing, bruh. Because I saw it when I was watching it. He got caught. That shit said yeek. I was like, hold up, wait a minute. He got caught. He put his hands up, got caught. And yeek. That shit was talking to you.
Jay, who you say he looked like? Who'd you say he looked like?
Oh, you talking about Fried Tuck?
Hold on, man. Hold on. Oh,
bruh. Bruh, I was like, hold up. This ain't happened. What happened when the commentators started clowning him? I was like, oh shit, the commentators clowning him now. Man, at least good thing with Big Baby, you can tell he ain't thin skinned because he got up after that round, looked at the crowd, sucked his tongue out, and just took the shit off and threw it in the crowd.
This him, y'all? That was him, Jay. Hey, I don't talk about personal stuff, but I'm sorry. That happened in the ring. His whole time he been rocking that little flat top. That's been a piece.
Yeah. No, it hasn't been a piece the whole time. Because last time he fought was in 2024 when he fought Andy Ruiz. His hair was going in.
Really?
It was going. Yes, I sent you the picture. of that. Google Andy Ruiz versus Gerald Miller, and you'll see at the decision. You see his head down. His hair is like he got like a V-shaped hairstyle, and that shit is all patchy. But he said at the post-fight interview, he was like, "Yeah, I lost my hair like 2 days ago." That's not how hair loss works, loss. That's not how hair loss works, man. That shit been gone.
No,
been gone.
He ain't lose his hair. But yeah, you're right. When I look at his hair was starting to ball.
Yeah.
He
had a patch in the back against Ruiz as well. I remember I was like, man, I thought he just gonna shave it off, but then he came out because I that's one thing I wondered when I saw the thing. I was like, hold up, how his hair all shaped like that right now, clean, thick, everything like that. I'm like, wait a minute. Little did we know it was a piece up there.
Hey man, at the end of the day, man, we gonna all lose our hair at some point. It don't matter. So
I ain't gonna lose my hair like that though. I ain't gonna get paid for fake hair to get it knocked off.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that either. Just
that's,
go ahead.
That's sad, bro. But good thing about it, I'm glad it happened to Big Baby Gerald Miller and not Big Baby Jared Anderson.
Yeah,
Miller is strong enough to take. He even said he's a comedian. Jared Anderson, I don't think Jared Anderson could have gone and dealt with it like that.
Man, but you know what, man? When you don't take yourself that seriously, and you are secure in who you are as a person, well, maybe you can't argue. You can argue that he's not secure with the piece on, but still, man, shit happens, dog. People gonna laugh at you sometimes.
That's happened.
And to me, all you do is make it worse when you get angry about somebody getting at you. Who cares?
Yeah. That's why I appreciate him. I appreciate Gerald Miller the way he handled it during the fight and after the fight. That also happened on the Franchon Cruz, I think in 2020. Happened to her as well.
Well, somebody knocked a braid out.
Yeah, she had like a hairstyle that went straight down, and she went back to the corner. It was like popped up like that, and her cornerman went to grab it. He's like, "We gonna take it off." She's like, "No!" She screamed, said, "No, don't."
I didn't know that part.
They put it off, bro. They think about it, they yanked it off. You saw her real hair like kind of get pulled up too. So I felt bad. That's why she's like, no, it hurt. And then he's like, hold it, you care about that or you care about this belt? The
My
belt.
hair. My hair.
Bro, I was dying.
Oh,
That shit had me rolling. That's why I'm always interested when certain people come in with certain hairstyles. I'm like we were talking about the other day. I'm like, when cats come in with the cornrows and you get the cornrow beat the fuck out of you and that shit get pulled up to a fro, baby fro. That's a bad beatdown.
Yeah.
That's a bad beatdown.
That's fucked up. Anyway, man. All right. So let's get off Big Baby's head. Man, shout out to Big Baby. He won the fight. He wasn't uptight about it. He wasn't sensitive about it. You know, people gonna get
Same fight next month.
Yeah, man. Go fight, man. Go do your thing, man. People gonna get at you. You know what I mean? You're gonna hear about it a few more times. But as long as you don't negatively react to it.
Oh, that's gonna be him the rest of this year.
Why people can't laugh at themselves, Jay? Why people take themselves so seriously, man?
Because they sensitive. Man. Sensitive.
Or not confident in who they are and what they've accomplished. I mean, it's a lot of sensitive people. Man, Jay, I know you don't read the comments like I do. I read the comments. Now, I don't respond to all the comments because
I see them from time to time.
After probably the first 4 or 5 hours of a video being out, I'm not looking at the comments anymore. So I might miss comments. So I don't see all the comments. But I see some of the comments, man, and some of the stuff, man, it's vicious. They call us, man, they house husbands, PANs, BANs.
The whole nine.
We've been filed on our income taxes. Guys, apparently I got a husband and I don't get I don't get no hoes. None. No hoes. That's what I was told. I'm 47 years old, man. Why would I still be doing that? And I'm married to a man, apparently. Why would I be getting hoes?
You gotta go up. I heard him calling you upstairs right now. Ain't he calling you upstairs?
Taking the fat off the chicken right now.
Gregory.
What the hell are you? Anyway, I'm just having fun with this stuff, man. It's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. Where you want to go now, Jay? Where you want to go?
Was there another fight on that card? We talked about Shushu, we talked about Big Baby, we talked about Josh Kelly and Bakram.
I mean, there were other fights, but nothing that were major. You agree? I don't remember anything else that was major. So before we jump to these next couple of topics and open up the phone line, where we at? We at 30 minutes in. Make sure you guys smash the like button, man. We got 137 people in the building. We need y'all to smash the like button. I don't know how many likes we got, though. Hold on, let me see. I hate the way that they set up this how the live is now. I cannot tell you how many likes we have, Jay. I have no idea. I have no idea how many likes we got. I don't know.
Hey, so someone said they thought you were in your mid-50s. Damn, Greg.
I don't know what you want me to say.
Damn.
Am I supposed to be upset?
I do something about that gray hair, man.
Oh, I don't. I know. I don't have cracks all in my forehead. I don't have crow's eyes, so I know I don't look like I'm in my 50s. You may be talking about the gray hair in my face. That's the only thing you could be talking about. But again, were you confident in who you are? And I am certainly confident in how sexy I am. You know, I don't care about none. All right. I'm trying to find out how many likes we got, though, bruh. I can't see the likes.
All things says 140 watching, 44 likes.
We got 155 watching right now. 43 likes is what I see. So we need to smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. We need y'all to get the likes up, man. Get the likes up. Ain't no football today, man. So it's good. I feel good. Let's go.
Jab Queen was asking what we use, what type of streaming service we use.
We don't use a streaming service. So everything that we do is from people use StreamYard. We don't use online anything. We use OBS, which is a lot more. You got to actually be really solid technically to use OBS. but OBS is actually free. So you just got to know how to use it. But that's what we use. What's up, Pound for Pound? What's going on with your fam? All right, man. We want to go to Keyshawn now.
Yeah, let's go to Key. Let's go to Key. Your favorite fighter.
So let's make sure we set the stage, because number one, Keyshawn is not my favorite fighter. But number two, I have stated on multiple occasions that there's a like that I have for Keyshawn. I've always stated that there's something about I like Keyshawn. I just don't like, you guys know this, man. People say that this is hate. I don't like contradictions. I don't like when things come out of your mouth that sound like they're fake because you said something today that contradicts something yesterday. If you say you'll kick a dude's ass, then it should be you'll kick a dude's ass yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And I just want it to be that. If you said that you're a big guy, I just want you to be a big guy yesterday, today, and tomorrow. If you say you're a small guy, I just want you to say you're a small guy yesterday, today, and tomorrow. If putting somebody on a rehydration clause is whole shit today, I want it to be whole shit yesterday, today, and tomorrow. That's it. Is that not fair? Is that not fair, Jay?
No, it's absolutely fair, bro. That's why me and you align on that stuff, because we hate when people try to move the goalposts to fit their narrative for that particular day. Just stay with it. Just stay with that. Just, you small. Point blank, period.
Now, and I'm not saying Keyshawn said all those things. His big brother said some of them, right?
Facts.
Man, when the fight started and Keyshawn came right to the center of the ring and his posture right from the get-up, I was like, he might be about to beat the brakes off Jermaine ass. Man, he was whooping Jermaine ass so bad by round 3 or 4, man. I thought he was a real technician. I like, man, he should be in my server room right there, man, dealing with the AT&T service. He looked like a real technician in there. I mean, the businessman revoked his vocational license with that ass whooping.
He's not business no more. He's amazing Keyshawn Davis. The amazing Keyshawn Davis is what he goes by now.
Well, he rejected his vocational license, man. He got to go back to ITT Tech, bro. The technician got technicized. Nigga, he got his ass kicked. I know that's not a word. He got his ass
kicked. His certification expired.
Man, it must have expired. Boy, he got his ass kicked. I mean,
yeah, man.
Keyshawn with the little half a step back with the right hand. He wasn't even necessarily jostling for lead foot dominance. Just did everything better than Jermaine, and just obliterated Jermaine.
The body work is what I loved about Keyshawn's fight last night. His body work on Ortiz, because a lot of people don't do a lot of body work. They forget about that, especially when you're fighting someone that's a mover. You got to go to the body and break him down, stop him from moving. Key did that, and I've never seen Keyshawn so locked in like that. That's the one thing I saw about Keyshawn last night. It's like it was a good fight. He handled business perfectly. He controlled the fight from start to finish for the most part. He didn't let all the stuff, the switch hitting that Ortiz attempted to do, the hopping back and forth that Ortiz was trying to do. None of that mattered.
He didn't try to go into that switch hit. Keyshawn hit his ass with a right hand and knocked him orthodox. I said it in the live. I said it in the Discord live. I said, did y'all see Keyshawn knock his ass into orthodox? God.
You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
They did.
It was an intriguing fight because we wanted to see, because we saw how Ortiz looked against T.O. We saw Ortiz looked against Loma. Those were tough fights for those two fighters against Ortiz. Keyshawn said, the hell with them. He said it beforehand. I'm better than those other fighters that Ortiz at fault. I'm like, Keyshawn, you capping. I'm not saying he's better than Loma per se, but it would have been a good, interesting matchup. The thing about Keyshawn that I do like, he's mean. He doesn't pitter-pat with you. He go to hurt you. And he said from day one, whether he had 2 fights, 5 fights, 13 fights, he likes to fight, but he fought control. He was like control chaos in that ring last night. And he handled business with Ortiz. Ortiz, I knew Ortiz was cooked before the fight, when Ortiz was talking about he was going to knock Keyshawn out. That's not Ortiz's game, to knock people out. You know, and now so you're going to say you're going to knock Keyshawn out, who we only seen Keyshawn maybe stunned maybe once in the pros and once in a fight against Andy Cruz, one time, 2 times, maybe. And now so you're going to knock him out when you're not a knockout artist. You know, you're saying you're going to be something that you're not, and you're going to be in trouble by trying to fight his game. Keyshawn handled business, controlled distance, power, went to the body. Couldn't ask for a better performance by Key.
Man, he tore his midsection up, man. I know he had the runs. Boy, his poop must have been straight liquid, man, the way that Keyshawn was hitting him in the body, boy. Good Lord.
Body work that Keyshawn did remind me of the way Spence used to do body work. Prime Spence.
Damn, boy. So let me ask you this. You a Keyshawn fan now?
I've always respected him as a fighter. I just hate the stuff that he did outside, all this stuff here, and how he contradicted himself a little bit, talking about, well, you know, I was just clout chasing that 8 fights. I knew I wasn't ready.
Hold on.
You know, now that he's actually fought someone, that was pretty much the same size as he, I can appreciate that.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So the fact that he fought someone that his size in that ring for the most part, and he handled that, and a guy that was a boxer, that's supposed to be a technician, a thinker in the ring, I appreciate that more than anything else. You know, I want to see what Keyshawn does next, whether he stays at 140, 147. I would love if he stays at 140. I would love to see him against, you know, Gary Antoine Russell. I know he called out Devin to go up to 147 because Key is a big 140. He is a big 140. We know that. You know, but I want to see what he does. He got things he can do at 140 and 147. And he has the talk game that he can back it up. He's backing it up right now. So I give Keyshawn all number of respect. Can't say shit, take shit from him at all.
So, but you never answered my question.
What was your question?
Are you a fan
of his fighting style? Yeah.
Are you a fan of Keyshawn?
Not yet. Not yet.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Keyshawn. I am. Like I'm from Florida. Jason Williams claims he's from Florida, but I'm definitely from Florida, and I know you definitely from Florida.
Damn right, I'm from Florida.
We talk shit
all day, every day, twice on Sunday.
We love shit talkers. That's why I love Brian Norman. That's why I love Bill Haney. That's why I did at one point love Bernie. That's why I love Keyshawn. That's why I love Floyd. I love trash talk. I love people that talk shit. Talk it. As long as it's consistent, I'm good. And so I'm a fan of Keyshawn. I just want Keyshawn to stay consistent. Just don't do that other stuff. I just put a poll in there, Jay. Who you got, Keyshawn or Devin?
The thing with that fight there, Devin has a hell of a jab, but Keyshawn has a jab as well. He's mean and he can punch. And although Devin handled Brian Norman Jr., he did look like he glitched out a little bit when Norman got him against the ropes and hit him.
So you think you think Keyshawn better than Junior?
Than Norman? Yeah.
I don't know. I've never seen Keyshawn and Devin stand up next to each other. I want to see what they look like next to each other. Because I don't know. Maybe
I think they're similar in height. I really think they're, as Jason Williams said, the measurables. I think the measure will be pretty much almost identical. But we know Devin has a hell of a jab, but Keyshawn is showing some shit. Keyshawn is showing he's showing some shit more and more. You know, and the thing about this fight here with Ortiz, it was against a bigger fight. It was against a fighter his size as well. It wasn't like he was fighting Dennis Berichacek, who was half his height, you know, or Lemos, who was half his height and super slow. Ortiz was a boxer.
It's interesting. We're gonna come back to this. Let's talk about Shakur. For me, and this is what's so crazy. I saw somebody in the comment section saying, y'all pick Tio. Bruh.
Hold on, wait. Who picked Tio?
Nobody on this channel picked Tio, man. Nobody. Now, here's the part that was a more surprising, a little bit like the way that Shakur won was a little bit surprising to me because he didn't use much movement. He was right there in front of. The thing about Shakur, what was making him challenging is he's hard to hit, but when you can get to him, he just moves straight back. And that's create challenge to get within range to actually hit him. And so I knew after round one, I said, okay, let's see what happens in round two. I would say about after round two, I was like, oh, he don't really know what to do. After round three, I stopped judging it. I said, this fight is over. Just that quick.
You know when
I said the fight was over. When
they made the sign, when they signed the goddamn fight.
Well, we knew he was going to win. We knew he was going to win.
I said it was going to be a wash. I said 9-3.
Okay,
this shit was like 14-0. It was like 21-0 playing Mag. Give the sticks up. Give the sticks up to you.
I thought he could possibly get washed too, but not in the way that he got washed.
Sandor Martin.
Sandor Martin, they used a lot of movement though. Shakur didn't use that much movement.
That's but they were slick though.
Yeah, that's slick. We felt like he couldn't be somebody.
And Ortiz, obviously we know Ortiz ain't nowhere near Shakur level, nor is Sandor Martin.
Hey, so I'm gonna end up playing this short that I did earlier, but because I think the short is interesting, but
it's fitting. I just wish Kerr would have just finished the deal like Keyshawn finished the deal with Ortiz.
And see,
that would have made perfect for me.
This is where all of a sudden this is where we've given him his flowers, but then they'll say we hate him. I said that the thing about Shakur that I wish I saw more of is the more eye-catching shots. And when I say eye-catching shots, I'm talking about, mate, bro, you remember what Floyd used to do.
You're casual. I saw someone comments, they called you a casual because you said eye-catching shots.
Dude, eye-catching shots are simply some of the things that we used to see Floyd do. You could clearly see Floyd roll a shot and come right back with a right and land it square. Tio oil light was on last night. His check engine sign was on last night.
All them lights were on.
All of them were on. But I couldn't tell you how it even happened because all I saw was like, tick, tick, tick. It's like, you don't see like, you know what I'm saying? And that's my only thing, man. Outside of that, I felt like it was a masterful performance from a defensive standpoint because Tio couldn't land anything on him, man. And, I did this.
Kerr doesn't got the killer instinct, though.
Say that again?
Kerr doesn't have the killer instinct.
No, it's not
to finish the job.
He doesn't want to get hit, bro. And that's the thing. So he's less offensive, which he can win like that. Somebody needs to figure out a way to make him have to fight.
That's why. Remember when Keyshawn was talking to us early on. Keyshawn would just finish people, although they're lower level. He has the killer instinct that we want Kerr to have. He has the killer instinct that we want Kerr to have.
Kerr does not, unless it's wide open, man. He is not. Why am I calling him Kerr? Unless it's wide open, he is not gonna do it, buddy. You might as well forget it.
Yeah.
Footwork.
Hold on, let me bring this thing up here real quick, Jay. Hold on.
Yeah, but I mean, it was a hell of a fight. Now, one thing I saw someone in the Discord said Shakur just beat an elite fighter. Tio ain't never been ain't no damn elite fighter. He's a good fighter. It's a good win. But Tio ain't no god doggone elite. He's never been ranked top 10 in the last 5 years in the pound for pound by anybody, for the most part.
Man, I think he's elite. I don't think you have to be in the top 10 to be elite.
Dude, what made him elite?
He's
beating
two-time
Josh Taylor.
undisputed.
Yeah, go ahead and drink some, man. Because you know you full of shit.
2 times undisputed. All right, let me play this. This is the short.
You never got disputed.
4, power. 2, jab. 6, his style. 5.
By the way, Jay, this beat is called "Emotionally Scarred" by Lil Baby.
I fought 2 white boys. Beat both of them. I need a black boy now.
Be a humbling experience for any fighter. Certainly for someone with the braggadocious style of Teofimo Lopez.
Whichever monkey wants to get the banana.
And again, Shakur beats him to the punch.
Where that finger at? I seen it.
Lopez just has no answers. 0.
Hey, that was a good one. Whichever monkey wants the banana.
Going for the kills.
Oh, snapping right hand from Shakur, and now lands a couple more.
That's the fact that this guy came to America to give me bananas and watermelon with a note on it. It's unprofessional, and I feel like it's racist.
A demoralizing performance for Stevenson against Lopez, who was completely humbled here tonight by the better fighter.
Footwork.
Dude, T.O. just apologized for 200 years worth of slavery. That's how savage that ass whooping was. Damn.
Yeah. Nah, it was some good shit. It was down. I mean, like I said before, when they made the fight, I wanted someone else to fight T.O. because I want T.O. to be I wanted him to be face down, ass up, straight to sleep. Now, this beating that he took last night may have been worse than just getting knocked the hell out. You know, because he got beat from round 1 to round 12. Wasn't even close. No matter what he did. You know, even his dad was like, "Where's your power?"
Dude,
Where's your power?
he didn't have nothing, cuz he had nothing. Oh, again, my apology. Sorry, Jason Williams told me I can't say cuz, even though Jason Williams from Florida, he knows that cuz is actually a Florida term. If you from my era, we used to say that's the same as bruh. But let me make sure I don't say that. Let me make sure I don't say that. Bruh, you killing me. How you get your ass whooped so bad you apologize for 246 years of slavery?
Hey, it's the best way to start off Black History Month. Thank you, Kerr.
Yeah, it is a great way to start off Black History Month.
Great way. And you know, his daddy said today, it was an interview that came out today. His daddy said, like, yeah, maybe because I wasn't there. That's what got in his head, because you know, T.O.'s, you know, mentally weak, basically. He called his own son weak, which we already knew that.
Hold on. Let's pause on, because my boy Shelton Moore in the building, man, and he done fucked up. Okay, this is what Shelton Moore had to say, but before I say Shelton Moore, I got to give my boy Pork Chop $1.99, apologizing for slavery. Hell of an ass kicking. This is what Shelton Moore had to say. I'll take your word for it, Jason and Greg, but both of you were allowing your bud hate to drip on Shakur. No. Well, yeah. Actually, yeah, a little bit. But.
Hey, but wait, hold up, Greg. Shelton Moore. There's more hate coming for Kerr, though. There's hate coming for Kerr. He brought on himself with the hate that's coming for him, though.
But Shakur does a lot of what Crawford did, which I don't even want to talk about Crawford. He's retired. Dude, people don't know how happy I've been not to have to talk about him. But I like, again, I'm going to say this again. I just want what you say. I'm gonna look right in the camera. I just want what you say to be consistent. You can't tell me that Gervonta Davis announcing that he's retiring is soft, but just within a year, you were saying that you were retiring for the exact same thing he said. Contradiction. You can't say Gervonta Davis is soft, or I think he said it was whole shit in terms of the rehydration clause, but then turn around and want to dehydrate Connor Ben. You can't tell me you're a big guy and then tell me you're a small guy and then tell me you're a big guy. Like, those are all contradictions. I don't know why you guys, you gotta let go of your fandom sometimes, man, and call a spade when something is like, okay, that's inconsistent. Yeah, I hear you, Greg. I understand. But it's usually these really young guys, man, that come into the comment section that think if you ain't straight tucking on somebody's balls, I mean, boy, you got to be just if you ain't doing that, cuz you hating, bruh. And I don't understand it, man. I didn't come up from that. I came up from just to give you an example. I played basketball when I was coming up. Now, somebody said I used to get chased home when I was a youngin. I was no thug, but at the same time, the respect that I got in my neighborhood was because I could hoop, and I was one of the best hoopers in my neighborhood. And one of the reasons why I was one of the best hoopers in my neighborhood was because my coach didn't give a damn what I did well. I never heard about what I did well. All I heard about was how I fucked up. And so I came from an era where people got in your ass to make you better. And this new generation, man, if you not this participation trophy generation, if you not just singing their praises and everything come out of your mouth is a superlative, they say you're an issue. So it is what it is, cuz.
Yeah. Now, what I was talking about as far as hate towards Shakur, my problem with Shakur is the whole deal about this contradiction shit with the rehydration clause calling out Connor Ben. That I'm like, bruh, call out Devin Haney. That's your ops from day one without a rehydration clause. You can't say it's bad for someone else to use a rehydration clause and then you talking about doing it as well.
He said Devin got to get on the rehydration clause too.
It makes no sense to me. But the crazy thing about it, Kerr don't need no damn rehydration clause for no damn Connor Ben.
He just said that he's not a small
he's
guy.
Working deal.
So why do you need a rehydration clause? That's the part that I don't get. And then when you call it out, it's like, man, why y'all hate on black fighters? You know, somebody told me, and I hope the gentleman, I think his name is Mike Page, and I hope the gentleman called in. I invited him to call in to the show. But and I'm sorry, he didn't necessarily say this, but it just reminds me of this. Because, and correct me if I'm wrong, Chad, if you feel differently, please tell us. But I think, and this is my personal opinion, this part, you know, I think, and this guy actually said this, we are one of the best produced YouTube channels that's out there relative to boxing. So production is pristine, clearly intelligent individuals who graduated and all that stuff. I think people feel that we should use our superpowers to elevate the race, if you will, meaning our job is to continuously elevate black fighters against the man, right? Because boxing is very tribal, against the man, no matter what a fighter is saying. We support black fighters. We have always supported black fighters. People just get mad because there's certain black fighters that we call out that we don't like what they do. And so we're not fans of them because of what they do and what they say. I mean, it's just that simple for me. So it's all good. It's you know, Shakur, I think he's a fantastic fighter. Hopefully he's to become more grounded after this. And starts to, you know, just don't contradict yourself, man. You could easily have hey, listen, our favorite fighter, I don't even think is coming back. Or one of our favorite fighters, I don't even think is coming back. Hey, man, Shakur, I'm looking for a bandwagon to jump on. Key, I'm looking for a bandwagon to jump on. Just give me a good reason. We're here.
Yeah. And the supporters, you can't sit there and say, oh, he can change his mind and be okay with a rehydration clause when y'all weren't okay with someone else was doing it. It can't be the same, especially when he just talked all that shit talking about skills pay the bills. I don't care what way it is. Skills pay the bills. then just put your skills to the test. Dude, you're gonna beat the dog shit out of Conor Ben. You're gonna beat the dog shit out of him. You don't need no rehydrated clothes. He come in at 180, 190. You will beat the dog shit out of Conor Ben. Conor Ben is not available, not good enough for you at all, at any weight. I get it, it's a money fight, but come on, dude. You said legacy. That's not gonna do nothing. Conor Ben has never been a champion. Conor Ben ain't done shit. He beat a weight drain Chris Eubank Jr. He lost him on the first time and then fought him a second time. So come on, bro. Stop it. You said you put a rehydration cloth on Devin. Devin? Come on, dude. I'm just tired of flip-flopping on that. Either it's okay for everyone to do it or no one to do it.
Yo, man, we got 214 people in the building, but we only got 67 likes, man. We need y'all to smash the like button, man. Come on, man, so people can find this. Ain't no boxing-related content really out right now, man. People want to find AM Sports Media. Because the guy told me that we've been stuck at 25,000 subscribers for the last, 2-3 years.
We got some subscriber watchers, huh? They watch subscribers and everything. He hate watching us.
Dude, we only been around for 3 years.
Yeah.
You know, we only came around, the channel actually got started in 2022, but even then, we weren't really doing content strong until late 2022, early 2023. I think we grew, I think we came into 2025 with around 20,000 subscribers. I think we grew by about 5,000 in 2025. That's a pretty good year. But yet, every time why people hate on us, man? Why they hate? Stop hating, cuz. Come be a part of the family, man. We love everybody here.
Facts. But no, we don't. No, we don't, Greg. No, we don't. We hate black fighters. We hate all black fighters and everything.
I'll tell you one goddamn thing. I hate fucking Jason Williams. I'll tell you that shit. I hate his ass. With a goddamn passion. Hold on, man. I got my boy in the building, man. Oh, my boy dropped.
You open the phone lines already and someone called in?
Yeah, they called in, but he dropped. He called in and then dropped. Oh, whatever.
Yeah, man. But no, it's right now, I'm interested to see if this Devin versus Keyshawn fight gonna happen or not.
It ain't gonna happen, bro. It ain't gonna happen.
Who you think is gonna be the cause it's not happening though? Cause Debo ain't scared about nobody. Debo gonna take everybody down.
That's a great question, man. I think either side could be the reason why it doesn't happen. I'm not sure.
But what would be the reason for Keyshawn to be the reason? I'll take money out of it. What would be the reason Keyshawn would make a fight with Devin?
He just talking. Yo? What's going on, Walt? What's happening?
Walt, what's happening, fam?
What's going on?
Chilling, man. What's going on? What you got for us?
Hey. My thing yesterday, you were talking about, you just brought up race and boxing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we watched 2 fights yesterday. Josh Kelly, right? And Xander Zayas. I was switching back and forth for the Xander fight. And what you've seen in the fights, and Tim Bradley's a big bitch for me for this, because Xander Zayas was moving just as much as I've seen any black fighter ever move in a fight. And Josh Kelly was running, even though he won the fight that way, he was running. But all they were saying in them fights is what great movement, what elegancy. I mean, what footwork. But every time a black fighter fights like that, he's running. And no, it's like people need to start calling that out. It's like it never gets called out, reversing that. And y'all know that, man. It's like Josh Kelly, he did great. I had him win the fight, but he was moving a lot. But when a black fighter fights like that, he's running. And it's the narrative on that is it's a bad taste in my mouth because I get sick and tired. That's why I was so glad to see Shakur just stand there and beat Teal's racist ass face to face. But it bothered me a lot. It almost overshadowed all the fights yesterday because it just stuck with me because that fight was the first fight that was on. And he moved all fight long. And every time we see a black fighter fight like that, they say what they running Tom and Jerry shit. So we need to call it out more too. It's like I know you guys don't get on air with them fucking dudes like Carpenter and them clowns, but they every time a black fighter fights like that, they say he's running. And he doesn't, but when a white dude fights like that, it's great, and it's the great footwork.
You know what?
But I just had to get that off my chest.
Yeah,
but,
you know what?
But I ain't gonna lie, the Shakur thing about the rehydration clause, that did bother me too, because I agree with Jason. I think he beats the shit out of Corner Ben with or without. I think he fights good against Devin. I think that's a great fight. If they fight with or without the hydration clause, but he can't say Tank's a bitch for doing it, and then call it out right in the middle of the ring. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's the issue.
But I was so happy to see the people that I wanted to win. Like I'm pulling for Barrios over, even though I don't really care in that fight, because Ryan's a racist piece of shit. And to see T.O. get beat down like that, man, I was so happy, man. It just every punch but Greg, there's one thing that I kind of disagree with you on a little bit, and here's my point with this is when you said how you don't see Shakur with this
eye
punches
popping
that
shots,
show as much.
Eye catching shots, yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't have the pop that Floyd had. So he throws them same shots, but you don't see the pop on him as much, because he was catching T.O. with some just pop shots like that were clearly hitting him. It just didn't have the same sting, like it wasn't putting his head back like Floyd does. So I don't think you're gonna see Shakur with that. But I'll tell you this one thing: Shakur is just getting better and better, and I really don't see anybody. I think him and Devin are gonna be a great fight. You know what I'm saying? If they fight, but I don't see anybody around them weight classes beating Shakur, because he takes away all the things you do best. That's one thing he's like Floyd. It's like in that fight yesterday, he knew he didn't have to like dance around against T.O. He knew the angles and the way T.O. threw punches. You could see he seen what was coming. The only thing T.O. could hit him with his body shots. Anything from the chest up, he seen it coming before T.O. It got near him. And all it was just a little head movement. He didn't jump back a lot in that fight. It was mostly standing in there, just slight shoulder rolls and stuff like that. It was better than the master class to me. To me, it was his best performance. And Greg, you said something about the pound list. You can't speak on that list. That list is one of the most fraudulent lists since I'm 63, since I was a kid.
That wasn't me.
Ain't no way Monster Inoue the second best fighter in the world.
That wasn't me.
And Usyk, heavyweights are not supposed to be in the pound for pound.
That wasn't me.
I understand when you say T.O. is not pound for pound. That's not what I'm saying on. You was talking about that list. That list is fake. This is Japanese dude on that list. I guarantee you read that list, you don't even know who he is.
Well, my response to Jason when he said he's not even on the pound for pound list was that.
No, I heard you, Greg. I heard you.
Oh, okay.
But I'm saying stop mentioning that list, because that list is just a fake ass list. Look at that list.
Okay.
Bam should be on there, but he shouldn't be number 3.
I got you. I got what you're saying.
Yeah, it's just to me, it's like anything like when I watch them fights, I muted them. I wanted to hear Tim Bradley a little because I knew Xander was going to fight the way he fights, and he never calls it out. I used to watch him call Devin fights and them fights, and all he says is Shakur, they don't stand, and why ain't they? And Xander's eyes, he fights, but he moves a lot. But every time a brother moves like that, he's a Tom and Jerry fighter, and it's like I wish somebody could be on their broadcast and call it out, because you watched the Josh Kelly fight, y'all, right?
Yes.
And how much was Josh Kelly moving in that fight?
I said it at the beginning that he moved too much for my taste, for my liking.
Yeah, but Greg, all you heard from the commentators was what great footwork. Oh, the movement.
I don't listen to the commentators.
Oh man, they were making up words for it. I was like, what? Elastic? Like I was like, what the fuck?
I listened to everything on mute, man, so I didn't hear anything they said.
Oh, you should have heard them. They were talking about, oh man, the in and out. And I was like, what? I just like when the dude bought, the dude bought boots the first time and all that moving around, and they were saying that was great footwork. But like y'all was saying, that the Bakram thing, that shit, that building crashed like the World Trade Center, man. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
hold on
All
real quick,
that talk
Mark.
about that dude
Hold on.
for beating Tim Zoo, a guy who just stands right in front of you, you know what I'm saying, and just throws straight punches. You know,
Yeah.
I knew that was Glass House.
Hey, hold on real quick, Walt. Hold on real quick. Let me address something that somebody just said in the building because he's my guy, but I don't like that he said this. Jason Williams said, Jay, that this channel didn't really gain traction until they started hating on Bud. Now let's talk about that real quick. How many small channels that cover boxing exist? I mean, there are thousands of boxing channels. There are a lot of people who, I'm not gonna say no names, but they were around when we were around, and they were gaining same kind of traction. You don't just blow up because you decide to say something negative about a fighter. You have to have something special. You stop, hey, you son of a bitch. All right, go ahead.
Greg, what got me to start watching the channel? Y'all remember because y'all didn't talk about Bud to the Bud and Crawford fight. I got on him because y'all was talking about Tank guys at 135. That's when I started really getting into this channel.
We talked about
because you remember that's all we used to talk about when I got on here.
We talked about all kind of shit. These guys just don't. Man,
but I mean, for me myself, that's what drew me to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Because 135 was the hot division at that time. It's like Arrow and Bud wasn't fighting at the time when I first joined the channel, and then when the stuff heated up, then it really did get big. You know what I'm saying? The Bud talk.
We talk about everything.
Me, it was a great day of boxing yesterday for me because the more boxing the better. But that narrative that like I watch Carpenter and I watch these dudes call these fights, and it's just the way they move the needle, and then that pound for pound list they keep showing on the Ring magazine, and like, come on, bro. And they have most of the black fighters like in the bottom 5. Like, I mean, you got to be out your mind. It's like Shakur's better than Monster anyway. He's better than Dan Rodriguez. Boots is better than them. It's like Devin's better than them.
Yeah, they need to.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
They got to take Mike Carpenter
to me, the pound for pound list, if they go on pound for pound, it should be in no particular order. It should be Shakur, Dev, Boots, Bivol, Benavidez, like all that. Like, I don't have Monster anyway. No top 5, or Bam. Bam should be ahead of Monster anyway.
Yeah, no, I hear you, man. They need to take Mike Carpenter off of the air. His head is not shaped for live television. His voice is annoying. They got to take him off.
Who's that? Carpenter?
Carpenter. They got to take Carpenter off. Man, everything wrong about Carpenter. His head, his height, his skin complexion, everything sucks.
But Carpenter, Steve Kim, and them dudes are Mannix. Mannix is from up here. I'm in Boston. He's always on local here in Boston. I hate that dude. Anytime I see him, if I go to a Celtics game or something, I want to like give him the finger in his face. It's like, because they always go to Rachel Adams. Did you see when they were before the fight when Mannix was sitting down with Shakur and Tio? He was basically like throwing shade at Shakur the whole time. And Shakur was smart. He just said, okay, he played the game. But it's just like, man, come on, man. It's like, I like Tim Bradley. I know it's a check, man, but bro, come on, man. To sit there and go ahead, man. Somebody else go, man.
Yeah. Let me get we got some other people that didn't join. The next person that joined was my boy Pork Chop. What's up, man?
What's good with you, punk ass nigga?
Damn, he come in all aggressive. Shit.
Hey, I knew somebody was gonna do that.
Man,
I knew somebody was gonna do that.
I ain't on that time of the day, man. I ain't on that time of the day.
What's going on?
Nothing much. Trying to get off this clock, man. But I got to see everything up until the main event last night, and I can say that was a pretty good card for the most part. You know, I see they sold that, did a little attendance record and all that. So, you know, it was a good night of boxing, good day of boxing, really. You know,
it was.
I was impressed. Like when you said what you said early in your video. I kind of agree. Keyshawn, man, I don't know. I done watched like his last 6 fights, and I ain't never seen him like that. So
yeah, he was like.
I was a little worried about the little coaching change and all that at first, but whatever they doing, if he gonna look like that every time out, I say keep doing it because it's working. Something working.
So are you telling me that Bomac may not be as good as we think?
Oh man, here you go.
I'm just asking the question. I just asked the question.
This is what we gotta do right here. We gotta evaluate Keyshawn because Keyshawn is outside the ring stuff, you know. They seem to have everything on point when it comes to performing and showing up doing what you need to do, but it seemed like it was outside the ring stuff, and he wasn't completely focused. But whatever they got going on over there with his other camp, I guess he working with Shakur a little bit. You know, it seemed to have him on point outside of the ring. He taking care of his business, you know, doing what he needs to do. Because he was, I don't think I ever seen him as dialed in as he was last night. Like, it didn't seem like Jermaine was a lamb to the slaughter, basically. You know?
He got his
but
ass
he
kicked,
was so
man.
good. He showed his quality because he made it that far, you know, up until the final seconds. You know, Thomas Taylor did a good job stopping it, you know, but I wouldn't have been mad if he let him go on. But still, like, it shows you how locked in Keyshawn was for you to actually make it that far in the fight. You know, I got to give Jermaine his credit, too, because I ain't going to lie. Keyshawn was, like, he was on point, man. He was ferocious, but he was also slick in there, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, but, yeah, it was a good performance, though.
For sure, man. Let me get my boy Shelton Moore in real quick. Then we going to, I think Mr. Two, it's 943, Mr. Two Rich, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we coming to you. Shelton Moore, what's going on?
What's up with y'all, man? How the brothers doing today, man?
Doing good. What's man. How are you?
Hey, man, I just, you know, like I was saying in the lead up to the fight, I never saw the advantages that Teofimo had. He was at a disadvantage from the time they signed the contract. I mean, he doesn't move better. Teofimo doesn't move better. He's not longer. He doesn't have the speed advantage. He doesn't have the IQ advantage. He was just in over his head from the gate. But I don't know why. I guess people still hanging on to that Lomachenko win. You got to let that go, man. That was like 6 years ago, bro. You got to let that shit go. And Josh Taylor, we know how he was living before he fought this dude. So you put him in there with Shakur Stevenson, you got what you got. You got what you got. But the rest of the card was pretty good. Oh, and I will say this. I do have a new respect for Xander Zayas because Abbas Baru came to fight, man. That dude can fight. I want to see him again. And Xander had to bite down his mouthpiece and go get that win. So congrats to Xander. And Xander at 54 might be a problem for some people. I'm just saying he might be a problem.
Gotcha. We'll see, man. We'll see. Oh, we got somebody else in the building. Let me bring them in. Mr. Too Rich, man, what you got for me, man?
Hey, what's going on, Jason and Greg?
Chilling, man. No, it's a bitch ass nigga today.
It's just a master class last night, man. You know, I saw your video about Keyshawn Davis and Shakur just being on another level, and I think it's true, man. They just, you know, the way Turkey matching up these fights, the superior boxer is coming to the light right now. You know what I mean? That's going to be the next wave. They're going to be the next future. Now, the only thing I don't like, I think Shakur catches strays. Everybody loves Shakur till he got to 135 and started calling out Tank. He was beloved by everyone. And when I heard about Shakur, it's because people were talking about Shakur like he was the next best thing. That's how I came to know Shakur. But once he got up to 135, it seemed like the hate came. And then I guess the drip from the blood hate, then kind of got on Shakur. So one of the reasons I hear people say, and I'm not sure if y'all say this, but they'll say, oh, Shakur, all he do is jump back. But then y'all kind of have a more of affinity for Keyshawn Davis, and then you'll hear Keyshawn Davis takes a half step back. They both jumping back. They both fight similar. No. Keyshawn Davis is just more aggressive when he comes back forward. You see what I mean? But that's why I think Keyshawn is a little bit vulnerable to somebody with experience that could double move him. He'll be there if you double move him, where Shakur won't be there. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it was this wasn't an A side versus B side fight of fighting somebody in your same stable. T.O. was a 2-time lineal champion, and Shakur made him look like an amateur. You see what I mean? So, you know, we just got to give, you know, the glory to Shakur, man. Let him have his moment. That's a pay-to fight. Got him right. He learned he could take a hit. So now he's coming forward and taking the center of the ring. He's growing. He's blossoming. And I don't think we've seen the best yet. I think he's the future.
Okay, let me get 973 in real quick. 973.
That's me, Jasmine.
Oh, what's up?
Yeah, so
What's happening?
what's up? So
Let me
some of
find
the things
out.
that Too Rich said are just I don't agree with them. Like, so yes, Shakur had a good performance last night against Teofimo Lopez. And I don't think that the quote unquote hate for Shakur has anything to do with Javante. I think it has a lot to do with the fact that he talks a lot, but it doesn't always show up in the ring, right? Like the Artem side, I'm gonna stop him. I'm about to do this. I'm about to do that. He didn't do any of that. You know, a lot of things that he says just doesn't come to fruition, and then he does a lot of double talking. That's my issue with him, right? And then,
Me too.
you know, it all depends on what kind of fighting style you enjoy. I enjoy action, especially if you're going to charge me and you want me to come to an event. I expect to see a lot of action, right? So I don't think it's necessarily about, you know, just hating on him, because people have valid concerns, and a lot of us have the same concerns, the double talk being one of them, making himself sound like a figurine in certain conversations. But as we saw last night, he looks extremely comfortable at 140. He might even go up to 140, but does he want to? I have a problem with his picking and choosing which weight classes or which individual in those weight classes he wants to fight. It's giving Bud Crawford. It's just giving Bud Crawford six. You know, they're very selective. At 168, you'll fight Canelo, but you won't fight David Benavidez because he's too big. You won't fight this one because you don't belong up there. Pick a weight class, stay there, and compete in that weight class. There's plenty of smoke at 140. There's absolutely no reason for him to go back down to 135. If you're going to stay at 140, fight some of the other names at 140. Gary Anton Russell. Fight Delta Smith. He got a belt now since you claim you want belts. But then you're going to fight Conor Ben. Conor Ben offers nothing.
Jab Queen cooking.
You'll fight him at 147 because you know you think you could beat him. You'll fight Devin with rehydration clause because that'll, I guess, give you the best chance to beat him, which I think he can beat Devin without a rehydration clause. But all these stipulations, I thought skills paid the bill.
That's the issue we've had with Shakur. It's like
all we ever said.
Consistent. If it's this today, then it should be that yesterday and in the future. But it switches so much, it gives inauthenticity. Just like when he said, I didn't plan that whole stunt at but you brought a prop. What do you mean you didn't plan it? Of course you planned it.
Like, just own it.
Mr. Tourist, do you understand why?
It's a lot of too much. He does too much for me. I mean, last night was definitely decent, but I keep telling these people, and Mr. Shelton is the main one that I constantly tell this to. Y'all come up in my face telling me this guy's a bum, this guy's trash, Shakur's going to beat him. But then you want all the credit in the world when he beats him. Why? He was a bum. He's trash. This is what y'all tell me.
No,
why do you want all the credit?
Since you're jump on me, since you want to jump on me, let me bring it back to you. It's not you're not gonna sit up in my face. Like, I'm not gonna sit up in your face and tell you that. You're not gonna sit up in my face and tell me these guys are good fighters when they're not. Where's the Pater was
then
never
why is
good.
he selecting them, Mr. Shelton? Then what does that say about his selection of opponents?
No.
You can't say he's selecting trash.
He did not select Williams Zepeda. Them people that run the sport made Williams Zepeda number one in all four sanctioning bodies. So he had
Shakur wanted that fight.
He pushed for that. No,
he wanted that fight.
For that mandatory. I think he's mandatory for how long he won't fight me. These guys don't want to fight me. I think he paid his mandatory.
Pitbull turned the fight down twice. Pitbull turned the fight down twice. Williams Zepeda turned the fight down once. Kid Austin backed out of the fight and faked an injury and death, or whatever you call that shit.
I'm glad Kid Austin got up out of there. Run, kid, run.
I mean, come on, man. Come on, Queen. What you want me to say?
What I want y'all to do is what I've asked out several times, Mr. Shelton, is stop calling these men trash, but then when your favorite fighter fights them, you want all the credit in the world for them beating trash. You won't get it.
But that's shit talking though. That's shit talking. Everybody don't talk
No, it's
shit.
not. No, it's not. Y'all constantly downplay their resumes of the opponent. Listen to y'all now. Timo ain't been good since Loma. I mean, I knew he was gonna be this good. Timo ain't really that good. So what does that say about Shakur?
But you
No, that's shit talking though. That's what the accolades for. That's what the accolades for.
I'm 63 years old, right? And when I was in high school, that was a long time ago. We used to play against guys. I used to call them like soft and call them toast. That's just what we do. It's just, for me, it's just, I just look at it like you're always going to like downplay. Of course, you don't take that. I don't think that Shakur thinks the man is toast, or soft or weak. I just think it's just fans just talk that way. It's like, so I don't never take it that way when people say that the guy's trash. They just mean it. He ain't gonna beat their guy.
Yeah,
but they say it's trash when they fight some fighters though.
Hey, let me say something about the hydration clause right quick. Let me say something about the hydration clause right quick.
Go ahead.
What about hydration clause?
Please don't just about a rehydration clause.
Okay, I think once again, like I say, when you don't like a fighter, it's nothing he can do right. I don't like hydration clause. I prefer catch weights because at least each fighter get to rehydrate. Okay, so I don't like hydration clause. I don't want y'all to get it twisted. But Shakur fights at 135. He went up to Tio and fought at 140. He didn't ask for a hydration clause. Well, he's saying if you want me to go to 147, okay. Now I'm a firm believer. If you need a hydration clause, don't fight him. You clearly don't need to fight Devin. You don't need to fight Conor Benn. So I don't like the rehydration clause at all. But to act like that's the same as putting a rehydration clause on Ryan, who was just at 136, and Mario Barrios, who was at 140, that's not technically the same. However, I don't like the rehydration clause. If you need a rehydration clause, then you don't need to fight him.
Then don't call rehydration clause a bitch. Then sit up and say that you are a big guy. Then when it's time to fight a big guy, say you are a small guy. That's what people have a problem with, Mr. Too Rich. Like, it's multiple things that are all interweaved and tied together, bro.
But yeah, y'all gonna have a problem anyway. The goalpost gonna move. Now we watch all
we just said he was great.
The goalpost moving. You know what? You say this all the time. If it's a fighter you don't like, you don't have a problem calling them out doing it. It's the same thing that y'all do when there is a fighter that y'all like. Y'all still can't hold them accountable, and y'all still don't take feet to the damn fighter. That's a problem that I have with y'all.
Okay. Before the fight, the narrative was the tickets ain't selling. The narrative was it's not going to be a good fight. They both going to be counterpunches. It's not going to be an exciting fight. And then the fight sells out. It's an exciting fight, and then we kick the can down the road and find the next thing wrong. We move the goalpost down and we find the next thing wrong. You only got one objective to find something wrong.
No, hold on,
It's not even about finding something wrong or building a narrative. It's about the truth.
Can I just say this real quick? The problem with what people are saying is a couple fights ago when Tank fought Ryan, Shakur said rehydration, that's some bullshit. And then he yelled it out last night. I'm a Shakur guy, but when I heard him say that, I kind of said, what? Because I know he can beat Conor Benn without a rehydration. So if you're going to say Tank's a bitch for doing that, and then you yelling it out in the middle of Madison Square Garden, it made me sit there and go, why are you doing that, Shakur? You don't need that for that dude.
That's two different weight. That's two weight classes.
That's not true. What he just said. What he just said is true. That's Shakur going from one. So that's Shakur going from 135 to 147. That's a bigger leap than Tank had to make. That is true.
Hold on. We can rehydration clauses either. Hold on. I don't too much fuck with them either. But to be fair, Conor Benn was just fighting north of 160 and put a rehydration clause on Chris Eubank.
But Shakur called him out. You can't call me out and put on stipulations.
But hold on.
Let me finish my point. I'm about to
go ahead.
I'm saying if you calling out the bigger man, and the bigger man ain't really pushing to fight you like that, then I don't think you can really put a rehydration clause on him. But at the same time, that bigger man want to fight you as a smaller man, then hey, it's fair game at that point. Me personally, I don't give a damn for rehydration clauses. Like old boy said, catch weights is more so my speed. I don't mind that, you know. But
well, hold on. Let me say something
real quick, man.
Let me say something real quick, and then I give it to you. Number one, it can be argued that Tank can make 130. Tank is small, guys. Let's stop pretending. Let's stop pretending like Tank. Yeah. Let's stop pretending like Tank is like a big guy. Tank is small as hell. Let me finish.
We get it.
Let
Tank
me finish.
Is small and everything.
Yes. Let me finish. So that's fine. Shakur, I don't give a shit if Shakur puts him on a rehydration clause or not. I'm fine with a rehydration clause or not. I'm fine with a catch weight or not. I don't give a shit. All I want you to do is stay consistent. If you say you believe in weight these weight stipulations like that, rehydration clauses, then that's what you want. You can't be on that and then at the same time you not on that. This guy's a bitch, and then you're a big guy, and then you're a small guy. It can't be skills pay the bills and then no rehydration. Those are contradicting and conflicting statements. Be on one.
Everybody can't be like Superbud, man. Everybody can't be like Superbud.
Hey, should I kick him out? Should I kick him out now or what?
Hey, let me get in real quick. Hold on. First of all, salute to AIN Sports Media. I got a question, Greg. Why the hell you ain't show Bernie your bud buddy pass? You got to pass, man. You got to show it to him. Then Bernie would have knew what you was talking about, man. He would have known what you was talking about once you would have showed him you got the pass. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys get it, man.
It's right here too, dog. It's right here too, cuz. I forgot.
You know what it is. You know what it is. And Jack Payne, I got something for you. You better stop. You better stop using David Benavidez versus Bud like it's a thing. Like David Benavidez already said he wouldn't fight.
I'm simply pointing out the fact that Bud said he would not fight David Benavidez. I simply pointed out the fact that in previous interviews he said he did not want to go to 168 because those guys up there were too big. I simply pointed out the fact that all of a sudden he ballooned up. I don't know where all this extra weight came from, and now all of a sudden he wants to try to challenge Canelo. Y'all get mad at me for repeating the things that y'all favorite fighters say. Y'all get mad at me for pointing out contradictions. Why?
No. So that's what you're trying to use. So you're trying to use that. You don't know where he got big. Man, two things can be true. We already say Bud only fight once a year.
Oh,
How much long do you need to get big?
Hey, hold on, guys.
He's retired. I never saw him that big any other time. That's all I'm saying.
Crawford walks around at 180.
Hold on.
Crawford walks around at 180. He didn't have to balloon up, man. He was already bigger than Canelo. It's like
Crawford.
One person
He's retired.
Is that what y'all saying?
Crawford talk. He's retired. We don't need to go there. He's retired.
Did he miss weight?
He's retired.
Weight bullies miss weight. They can't make it on the scale.
He's retired.
Everybody weight bully in boxing, man.
As far as somebody else. Let me let my play real quick. Hold up, just let my play. As far as last night, Bruce Shushu Carrington did a great job. He had a great finish.
That was great. Yes.
He also got caught. He got
caught up behind the ear.
Yeah, looking like he was on the back leg for a second. He got to stop dipping that head in. He was dipping that. When he was dipping his head in, man. Oh boy, was catching him with that right, and he kept trying to go to it, man.
You talking about Shushu? You talking about Shushu? Yeah, he got to stop dipping to the right, man. I saw that too.
Yeah.
He got to stop that.
Just keep your hands up when you dip down like that. That's it.
If he had kept his hands up, he would have caught that.
That's how he got hit in the back of the head when he did. Yeah, he did good though. I love Shushu, and he's very mean and
like we all say, they're young. They're gonna have to go through stuff and get better as their career goes on. You know what I mean? Especially with higher level opponents.
Hey, well, real quick.
A lot of them are like 28, 29, so I don't know how much longer they got, but yeah.
Hold on real quick, guys.
I mean, just a few tweaks. They only got a few tweaks, you know what I'm saying?
Real quick, I got to throw
overall,
something here real quick.
I love the Shushu. The Shushu knockout was vicious.
Hold on real quick. Let me throw something in. We got 200. Hold on. Band up. We got 253 people in here, but we only got 114 likes. Guys, I need y'all to smash the like button for us so other people can find the content. And, oh, by the way, I know it's tax season. I know a lot of y'all got y'all taxes back, man. Go ahead and hit us with a super chat, man. We bringing y'all amazing content here. Hit us with the super chat. All right, go ahead.
Hey, band up. Can we get the gentleman's back, man? On next Sunday, because you a Seattle man and I'm a Boston man.
You said, can we get a what?
The gentleman's bet. Just because since we can't pass money, whoever team wins the next time we on here, you got to call him King.
Oh, I got you. But I really want you to understand this. Look, I'm 30. I'm about to be 30 this year, bro. My mom is a Patriots fan. Has always been a Patriots fan, and she's from Seattle, which makes no damn sense. She has been blinding me with Tom Brady jerseys since I was a kid. We coming to whip some ass. This is a revenge game. All I'm gonna say is you guys got to score.
I don't want to hear all the talking. Just if you win next week, I'll call you King. And if I win, I got to hear King for like a week. Because we flipping foot up for y'all.
Who am I talking to right now?
He gonna call him no more then.
What'd you say?
Because we good.
He ain't gonna call him, Walt. Lewis, call it in.
Greg, I'm fully confident in my team. Even though I wish I had a camera on right now. Greg, I am wearing my UW Husky sweater that I just got last week.
Seattle about to move location to Ben. What you gonna do then?
Seattle about to do what we always do when it comes to the Super Bowl. Show up and show out, man. And out in that Pete Carroll running up the 1-2 yard line. Don't bring up that 2 Pete Carroll bullshit to
Malcolm Butler?
Don't bring up that bullshit to me.
That Malcolm Butler? Y'all showed up that day. Y'all showed up, but you didn't show out.
We was whooping Tom Brady's ass until that
point. Hey, who won that game? Well, you was doing something, but who won the game?
Hold up. No.
Who won the game, bro? You talking? No. What was that song by Cameo? You talking out the side of your neck?
We lost that game. There's a difference. We lost that game. You did not win that game.
Who won the game?
We lost that game. That is exactly what happened. And
man. So on the Super Bowl, it said Patriots, Seattle lost on the trophy. On the trophy, said Seattle lost it.
That's exactly what it said. It don't even say the it just said Seattle lost. It said 2 yard line.
The nightmares on that.
Where the barcode is supposed to be. It says 2 yard line right there. You got to read the fine print.
Hey, hold on. So let me ask you guys something. Let me ask you guys something. Hey, I want to go one by one. I'm gonna ask this question. I want to get an answer one by one from you guys, and then I want to open it up and talk about the reasons why, right? So I'm gonna start with you, Walt. Who do you got? You got Keyshawn or Devin? And don't give me an explanation, just tell me, and then we'll open it up for explanation.
Greg, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not picking that fight because I'm off. I told y'all I'm off and not like hating on Dev because of Bill. I think that's a 50-50 fight.
Okay, but who would you lean towards? You don't got to pick. Who would you lean towards today?
What?
Who would you lean towards today? If you had to, if your life depended on it, who would you lean towards?
Keyshawn.
My boy, Pork Chop, who you got?
I got Keyshawn.
Band up, who you got?
Keyshawn or who?
Devin. And Devin.
Oh, Keyshawn.
Jab Queen.
Hey, hold up now. It ain't as easy as they're gonna make it seem.
Okay, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Jab Queen, who you got?
Yes.
Who you got?
Keyshawn or Devin?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say. I gotta see how long his reach is, but I might have to go with Devin.
Okay, Devin got.
I think he's a little bit of a better boxer than Keyshawn, and he has more experience.
Okay. Mr. Too Rich, who you got?
I got Devin, man. Experience, man. Keyshawn a little over anxious.
I think Devin is the only person in and around that weight class that could beat either Keyshawn.
I got Devin too.
Yeah, I know you got Devin. He's the only one that could beat either Keyshawn or Shakur. He's the only one that got a chance right now in my mind. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong about that.
I don't think Dev can beat Shakur, bro. I just don't see it.
I don't think so either. I don't think Devin could beat. I don't think Devin could beat Shakur. I don't think so.
Listen to what I'm saying. He's the only one that has a
chance to beat them is Abdullah Mason if he fights more conservative.
Abdullah gets washed. All I'm saying is that Devin is the only one.
Greg. I said if he gets more experience.
Yeah. Oh, more experience. Yeah. I mean, we'll see what he looks like in the next couple of fights. But to me, right now, Devin is the only one who has a chance. I didn't say he was going to beat him. I said has a chance with any one of those two, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I can
Now,
agree with that for sure.
now,
Hey, let me say this about
If Devin keeps his hands up and away from the left hook, Devin can fight anybody except maybe Boots.
Hey,
No,
check this out.
Keyshawn got more than a left hook, though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
No, that's true. That's why I picked Keyshawn to beat him. That's why I edged him out.
Love that
Hey,
body.
but when it comes
Keyshawn
to Devin and Shakur, though, Shakur is the better boxer, but the problem is Shakur jab hand and Devin jab hand gonna be on the same side, so their jabs gonna cancel out. So Devin gonna be throwing the right hand, Shakur gonna be throwing the left hand, but Shakur is not a natural left hander, and Devin is a natural right hander, and I think that may make the difference in the fight.
I think, but the thing you're missing is Shakur takes away all the stuff that guys do best. So Dev's gonna have to come up with another trick, because Shakur, if you see him, like even with the Teo, he studied it and he took away everything Teo had. And the more Shakur
Teo
you
didn't
see
have
him,
no jab though. Teo didn't have
but the more you
first,
see
first
Shakur,
punch in
he
boxing,
takes away what the guy does best.
I get it, but Teo didn't have no jab to begin with. Teo don't have a good jab.
He took away all the other stuff. He took away that hook. He took away the hook. He took away when Teo throws that straight right hand. He took away a few things. So I think Shakur is the more mentally gifted fighter out of him and Dev. I think Dev relies on that jab more than anything in his footwork.
Man, they need to make these fights.
These fucking boxing.
Get made. These fights need to get made, man. I would love to see Devin in there with either one of them. Well, let me ask you guys this. Because this name has been thrown out a lot of times.
They both on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay, so let me ask you guys this.
Where does Tank fit in that now?
With the list.
What do you mean?
Here's
What
my
Tank
issue
fit
with
in?
that list. Why are there so many different weight classes on one list?
Well, see, that's what make it interesting, you know, with the rehydration stuff.
Rehydration
it shows basically that Devin. But I'm saying this make it interesting because it showed that Devin want to fight Shakur too. So I don't think it'll be crazy for a rehydration clause or a catch weight to come in and play. But, you know, we'll see what happens. They can be made because they are with Turkey, so these fights can get made.
I got my boy.
I give Devin props to that because Floyd was kind of that way too. He used to jump a little with weight classes, and so didn't Sugar Ray Leonard. Didn't have no problem with fighting guys in different weight classes. So I'm just not a Bill fan. Devin can fight, man.
So let me get my boy here, man. 980, man. Who you got? You got Devin, or you got Keyshawn? Who you got?
I mean, Greg, what's going on? It's Blake, man. You doing all right?
Doing well, man. We're doing well.
Hey, I'm gonna go. I mean, well, right now, let's do this, man. Let's go ahead and they need to start negotiating and let's make the fight official. Because Devin tweeted out he wants to smoke. Let's get him and Keyshawn in there. I'll say this right now: Keyshawn and Shakur. I mean, they own the weekend. We talked last week, Greg. You went on live. We were talking about how Bud is generational, man. But I mean, right now, I mean, Shakur is on his way to that. I mean, he makes Teofimo look ordinary. Right. Now, Teofimo got to get serious here. And now that's his pops. Don't get me wrong. I mean, no disrespect. I mean, that's his father. But if he wants to be undisputed world champion again, like he was at one time, he's got to find a new coach, man. Just like Norman Jr. did. I mean, I think he got to level up because last night, sitting there watching that, I mean, it wasn't like how Bud and EJ went, right? Because that was a beatdown. But I mean, Teofimo Lopez was never in that fight. Let's be honest. Like after the 5th round, we all were like, bro, Shakur gonna stop him here eventually, or you know, his pop's gonna throw the towel in. I mean, he made him look ordinary, and this dude Teofimo was undisputed and beat a prime Lomachenko at one time. So Shakur, I gotta be honest, Shakur I think special for this era, man. He could be that next guy up, what we talk about in a few years. But I'll get to him in a second. Now Keyshawn and Devin is interesting. Devin Haney, I mean, like I said, a lot of people don't like his dad, all the stuff that goes on outside of the ring, but let's be honest here, man. Devin Haney can fight. And Devin Haney doesn't duck nobody. He comes to fight, he's like, yo, let's sign every contract. He fought everybody. They wanted him to fight, and he does it. Keyshawn won a lot of people back last night, man. He went in there and beat the hell out of Ortiz. I'm talking like that was uncompetitive as well, too. I mean, that was I couldn't believe it. Like, I was expecting these fights. I picked Keyshawn and Shakur to win, but I thought a little more competitiveness. They shut them both out. Like, it was just like, it was a shutout, man. It was nasty. So we can make that fight happen. I think right now, if we're going to it's going up to 147. I think Devin will be the favorite going into it. But, you know, Keyshawn, he's he's nice, man. He's nice. He could put something together, and they're gonna be ready for it. Now Shakur, I'm not sure. I'm jumping all late now. I don't know if y'all went over it. I would like to see Shakur, if they can make it happen. Now this is a lot of money and politics involved, but I think the biggest fight right now for all of us here in the States that they can make, Shakur versus Tank Davis is the one to do, man.
Man, Tank's
not active, so we can't. We might as well forget about Tank.
Yeah, I do. You haven't seen a video on this channel in a while about Tank, but we don't even talk about Tank no more.
Yeah, Tank talk about retirement too much. You talk about retirement that much, man, you're not the same guy. So yeah.
Okay.
He got other shit going on.
Fine.
So
We can take it out then. Let's do the Shakur feed in there. I mean, either with him and Lamont Roach, or they can put him in there with Hutchinson, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Shakur need to go get Gary Antoine Russell, man. Go get him, man. Just go.
Yeah, I was about to ask y'all about that. But hold on, real quick. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back to that.
Shakur, Keyshawn, go get Gary.
Yeah. I was gonna ask y'all that, but let me come back to that. I'm gonna get my boy Corey in, and then I want to come back to Gary Antoine Russell. That was what I was about to say until someone mentioned something. Corey, what's going on, man?
What's happening, bro?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. You heard. You know, I used to get ran around Carver Shores back in the day, right? What's going on, man?
I got Dev beating Keyshawn by a landslide.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, why you say that?
I got Keyshawn, that wide stance that he has, it makes him flat-footed a little bit. You can escape throughout the back door after you hit him. And he got a lot of looping punches. Two of Devin's best punches is this jab and a straight right hand. Pick him off all day.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Devin, even though Keyshawn looked like a monster to me. Something tells me he's not going to be able to get to Devin like that. And Devin's still going to be able to get to him.
Yeah.
Devin's too fast on his feet. Like, it's easy to look good against a monster who, look, Ortiz was too short. It couldn't hit him anyway, so he already knew that. So it's easy for him to just run up and just do whatever he wants because he has all the height and reach advantage. He has none of those over Devin. He has a lot of disadvantage, though, like speed and foot speed. So he'll be more apprehensive to do that. But, again, with his wide stance, because he's always loading up on a lot of his punches, he'll sit and duck with those looping hooks all day.
So what about Kerr?
Have to work on his breakage of the clinch because Devin's gonna clinch. You can believe
right.
that.
What about Kerr? What about Kerr versus Dell?
That's a 50-50 to me. That actually need to be the next fight. I think Keyshawn actually need to go ahead and fight Gary Antoine Russell.
Okay, let's go there. Let's go there. Who would you like to see if it's not Devin? Who would you like to see him against? Well, actually, he's moving up to 147, so that's not going to happen, right? He's moving up to 47?
No. He said after they were interviewing him on Fight Hype, he was speaking on fighting that the white dude who just won at 140, or or somebody else, or maybe that third.
The winner of Quelo and Dalton Smith.
Yeah, that's who he's talking about fighting next.
None of them boys can beat Keyshawn.
No.
Can Anton Russell
fight? I think that's a great fight.
So let's pause. Let's pause there.
Let's pause there until March or April, so it's gonna be up in.
Yeah, let's pause there. Walt, who you got? Anton Russell or Keyshawn?
I'm going Anton Russell.
I love Russell.
Hold on, we're gonna go one by one. We're gonna go one by one. We're gonna go one by one. Walt, you start off. Who you got?
If I had to say right now, I'm taking Russell.
Okay. My boy Pork Chop, who you got?
I got Keyshawn.
Okay, I want to get everybody on record so if their guy loses, I can come back and say, I told you so. Jab Queen, who you got?
I said I was going to go with Antoine. What is that?
I don't know. What is that?
I'm going with Antoine Russell. I think it'll be a good fight, but ultimately, I think Antoine Russell may got a little more dog in him than Keyshawn. Keyshawn, he's very mean and he's very strong and he does fight in angles and pockets and stuff like that. But if you force him to fight, what was that last night when Ortiz switched stances in like the middle of the fight, it almost looked like Keyshawn didn't know what to do at first. Like he spent a little bit of time with his hands in his pocket. So if you continue to do that and pick your shots, I don't know, but I'm going with Gary. I love Gary, so I got Gary.
Mr.
Hey,
Too
to
Rich.
piggyback off that, he did seem like he froze a little bit. Like when you in a fight and you got to switch things up on the fly, it did seem like it took him a second to compute what's going on.
Hey, but real quick, Greg, I don't think the fight's gonna happen because you don't hear none of them mention Antoine's name. They all talk about fighting other guys. You never hear them say his name.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Reward.
We'll get there. Too Rich, who you got?
With Keyshawn and Antoine Russell, man, I'm going to lean toward Keyshawn only because I think Gary Antoine Russell's a good fighter. I don't think he fight enough at the PBC. I don't think he's going to be – every fight he almost got to get reacclimated. You know what I mean? And I saw the Pollo fight, and it was a close fight, and it probably could have went either way, even though Pollo won. But some of the things Pollo was able to do in that fight, I think Keyshawn and definitely Shakur could mimic it and at least give Antoine Russell problems. So I would lean right now, maybe recency bias, I would lean toward Keyshawn.
Okay.
I think Antoine Russell smothered his own work in that fight. I don't think the last fight he didn't do that. So
okay,
if he learned from that fight, because he smothered his own work in that player fight.
But even with the Rayo fight, he got caught a couple times. He got caught a couple times in the Rayo fight.
I got a couple more people. I got to ask.
So it wasn't no need for
that. Hold on. I got a couple more people I got to ask. Hold on. I got a couple more people I got to ask, but I got to hit Am Blends with the $1.99 calling out line Keyshawn feet, man. Band up. Who you got?
Gary.
Blake, who you got?
All right, give me Keyshawn, baby. Come on now. Keyshawn.
Okay,
level 2.
Corey, I think I already asked you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I got Russell.
I think I'm going with Keyshawn on that one. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but I think right now I'm going with Keyshawn. Huh?
I'm going with Gary.
Hey, Greg.
Might be.
Hey, Greg.
Jason going with you. Going with Gary?
I'm going with Gary.
See,
think
this motherfucker's a hater, man. Hey, he's a straight up hater.
Can handle Russell's speed?
Speed, the experience, athleticism, fighting inside and fighting roughing it up. It's going to be a good fight. Gary brings us.
Yeah, that'll be a good
Keyshawn.
fight.
It'll be a good fight. And it may be recency bias. I got to go look at Gary because to Mr. Too Rich's point, like right now I'm having a hard time visualizing the skill set of Gary. So I need to actually go and look at it. I need to go look at him. You know what I'm saying? Before I really decide.
Watch that Rayo fight, and then
that
watch
Rayo
that
fight is a
Pollo
masterclass.
I'll watch it.
Now
All right.
you could have. It was the Pollo fight was close, but you will see sometime Pollo beating him to the punch. But Pollo don't have a pop like that. But he was connecting though.
Yeah. Okay. Dang, boy, look at my boy taking pictures all knotted up. Man, where y'all
T.O.
think
going to
T.O. go from
147,
here?
he said.
Where y'all think T.O. go from here?
Back to hell.
I agree with he need to get a new trainer, man.
You gotta get a new trainer, man. So his dad didn't even know what round they were in last night. He just said keep hitting him, man. We got this.
And the stuff that he says to his son in the corner, you don't talk to no fighter like that.
Hey,
T.O. goes to the bank after this fight. He goes to the bank, cashes his check. That's where he goes.
Go get up with Buddy McGirt or Ryan, old trainer, Goose.
It don't matter who he get. He's strapped. Look, he can't make 35 no more, right? So he gonna be weight drained. He can't go anything above 47 because he gonna get killed there. So he really ain't got nowhere to go. He just trapped in his career right now. He got about 3 more fights that he's done.
47 wide open right now, man.
Wide open what?
That's where he said going.
You got two
everywhere.
You got
food, Ryan food, Dr. food.
They about to cancel each other out.
T.O. has to go back to what he knows best, fighting Spanish dudes and white dudes. He can't fight no brothers.
Barrios and Ryan about to cancel each other out because they can't beat nobody either.
Hey, let me ask.
Well, I don't know.
Let me ask you this about 147. What do you guys think? You think Conor Ben is legit, or you think he come over to the States and we beat the brakes off him?
Nah, you get the brakes beat off of him.
If Rolly can beat
Ryan, about to beat the hell out of
Conor.
Yeah, I was thinking the winner of Barrios Ryan will fight Conor probably.
Conor Ben's a C-level fighter, man.
Right.
Who? Who gonna beat the brakes off of Conor Ben at 147 right
Shakur
now?
beat the hell out of Conor Ben. Shakur beat the
Shakur's
bricks
not
off of Conor Ben.
Corner Ben,
Conor Ben, all he gotta do is go forward and get chopped up.
I'm talking about 147. I ain't talking about Shakur.
Devin, you call me Devin? I think Devin will work Conor Ben.
I think Devin beat him
I
too.
think Devin will beat him too. But who else?
Every pure boxer
Corner
at
Ben
47
don't even
beat
say
Conor.
Devin's name. He talk about other dudes. He talk about Mario Barrios all the time. He never says Devin's name.
Who?
It'll be
Mario
interesting.
Barrios coming off of back-to-back draws though, so he looking like the weakest link.
Yep.
But if you notice Eddie Hearn, he don't never try to put his fighters in there with Devin. They don't know. He ain't trying to put Lewis Crocker in there. He ain't trying to put Conor Ben in there with Devin. He ain't trying to put Boots in there with Devin.
Boots. That'd have been bad for. Nah.
You said Boots. You said Boots in there with that? Nah, what?
I'm saying at 147, that would have been a good win. That would have been a good win at 147 for Boots.
That's why dude has no advantages over. They're watching.
Who was watching?
Dev went up to 147 after Boots vacated, didn't he? They weren't.
Yes, he did.
Boots hadn't fought at 154 yet.
First 5 rounds.
That would have been Boots' best name on his resume. He hadn't fought at 154 yet. His answer was, I would not be able to fight as good. He hadn't fought at 154 yet. When Devin, his answer was, he wouldn't be able to perform as well at 147. That's what the answer was.
You're not saying
all
that
I'm saying, that would have been the best name on his resume. That would have been the best name on his resume.
Are you trying to indicate that?
Are you trying to say that Boots? I mean, Devin Boots is ducking Devin Haney.
I'm saying that Eddie Hearn is not trying to put his fighters in there with Devin Haney. That's
so
what I'm
you say
saying.
you wouldn't put Boots in there with Devin Haney?
He didn't. He had an opportunity. He didn't. Turkey was going to pay for it. Turkey was going to pay for it.
Hold on.
Turkey was going to pay for it. That would have been his biggest payday. He didn't take it. He didn't take it. That's all I know. He didn't take it.
Hold on, too, Rich. Now I'm confused. Are you telling me that you got Devin over Boots?
Yeah, I got Devin over Boots. I said that when he was at 147. I told him,
Let me get him.
Hold on, let me finish.
This nigga nice.
Hey, listen, I'm saying on Coach Mallett, I got to record on Coach Mallett's show. When Bill Haney was on there, I told Bill Haney, go after Boots. This when Boots was at 147. I said, all I'm saying is, when fighters are not proven, that's when you attack them. Boots might be the guy, but he's not proven yet. Attack him now. Don't wait till you get proven. Attack him before he gets
so bad. That'll end bad.
That's how your dad gave him last night.
Real quick, do you think, hey, bro, man, that just said that. Do you think that there is any similarity between?
Don't do that to Dev. I like Dev. Don't do that to him.
No, bro. I got it. Do you think there's any similarity between a Boots and a Terrence Crawford, the fighting style?
Nah.
You don't think there's similarities at all with them?
Nah, other than them so-called switching, but Terrence Crawford really don't switch it no more, so nah. What I'm saying is, what Karen was able to do with Boots, as far as turning them, stepping out the way, Devin can do that, and he's a much better puncher. That's all I'm saying.
Devin's a much better puncher?
Then Karen. Then Karen.
I like Devin Haney, but people be way over exaggerating him, dude.
Look,
I mean, at the end of the day,
this nigga
I got it like this. Look. There's a video out, right? And Bill Haney, Devin, and guys are in the gym, right? And Bill was like, man, my son will outbox everybody here. And Bud stepped up. He said something. He's like, oh, but I'm keeping him away from you. And he pointed to Bud, right? And I've heard so many people on this platform say that there are similarities between the two. I've heard people even say Boots will beat Bud. And for a guy that can beat Bud, but Bill don't want his son to fight him, even in sparring, should tell you what.
Okay, well, no, hey, let me respond. Let me respond, and so you can see what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, y'all, I'm looking at how y'all critique Bud. Bud was already undisputed at 140, and y'all act like he hadn't done nothing. What I'm saying is, I personally think Postal was better than Stanionis. I think Ricky Burns was better than Stanionis. So if you were trying to tell me that Bud didn't do nothing then Boots ain't done nothing. He's not proven. Y'all cheer for him, but he's not proven yet. And I seen when he fought Karen the second time, when Karen did wrong, when Karen did run, what did Boots say? What did Boots say after the Karen fight? I need to move up to 154 where I will have more pop. And then they offered him the Ortiz fight. He didn't go to 154. He didn't go up there and fight for a championship. He took a tune-up. Somebody thinks shit shaky, and I'm one of them. And I'm one of them that think shit shaky.
Why does nobody talk about it? My man, when Virgil Ortiz moved to 154, he fought a dude that came from 140 and the dude that came from...
Was Virgil a champion? Was Virgil a champion?
No,
Virgil a champion.
No.
He let Virgil never been a champion. He was #1 contender for Terrence Crawford for 2 years and never tried to fight him.
Hey, can we deal with the fact that the fact is,
that gotta stop, man.
Turkey offered him real fights for his biggest payday, or he could take a tune-up with his promoter. Y'all told me Brian Norman supposed to take his biggest payday. Y'all told me Brian Norman was supposed to take his biggest payday. Boots did not take his biggest payday fighting a tough fight. He took a tune-up. He took a tune-up. Great fighters.
Who is this?
Great fighters. Great fighters don't do that.
Hold on, too, Rich. Hold on.
Great fighters don't do
that. Devin Haney fought at 144 before moving completely up to 147. Is that not a tune-up?
Won't he already stripped?
How come Virgil is not fighting Boots now?
What are you talking about?
But what are you talking about when you say his biggest payday? Who was his biggest payday? Are you talking about Devin?
Kurt, hey, Greg, you know what I'm talking about. Turkey offered the man his biggest payday. You come over here and fight a great fight, or you can fight a tune-up with your goddamn promoter. What did he choose? A tune-up with his promoter.
Yeah, but he's trying to fight him now. How come you saying?
So what I'm saying
you're making like you didn't want to fight him.
The same thing that Boots and his team believe that he needed a tune-up. I agree with him. He needed a tune-up. He needed a tune-up. I agree with his team.
Hey, my man, you talking, but answer that question. I just asked you.
I ain't got to answer the question. I'm talking about what Boots did.
What Virgil trying to do?
I'm talking about what Boots did.
Like
I'm talking about what Boots did. I ain't talking about
what He's trying to fight a guy who hasn't fought in 3 years.
Hold on. I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
The Virgil shit is kind of sketchy because the manager and the promoter wasn't on the same page. Now, we know what Virgil said. He entertained the fight.
You tried to say Devin Haney was his biggest payday.
Straight
comedy.
That's what I'm trying to understand. The manager and the promoter ain't even on the same page, so we don't really know what's going on with this.
So, hold on. So real quick, let me clarify something for you, Mr. Too Rich, because you come on and you give good information, but it's also incomplete. Devin Haney actually talked about what happened, and they came back and asked Devin Haney to fight at a weight that was higher than 147. Devin specifically said, I hadn't even fought at 47 yet. Who the fuck is Boots? So why would I do that? So it wasn't Boots just walking away. Boots didn't want to fight at 47. They gave him a different offer. Devin didn't want to do that because he hadn't fought at 47, so the fight didn't get made. And you're leaving that part out to create a narrative.
Hold on, Greg, you not being fair.
Let me respond, Greg. Hold on.
What are you talking about? That's what happened.
It's a Devin Haney thing, Greg. He's gonna say Devin walk on water.
Hold on, because I ain't no Devin fan, but let's keep it a buck. What's the point of fighting at a catch weight if you got 147 titles on? Ain't no sense in fighting at a catch weight.
He had already dropped the 147 title. You moving the goalpost.
Guys, hold on.
Dropped the title. It ain't no.
Hey, let me respond to Greg right quick. Greg, what I'm saying is, I'm not saying Boots had to fight Devin. What I'm saying, that would have been the best name on his resume at the time.
I get it.
So I ain't saying he had to fight him. I just said that would have been the best name on his resume at the time. But the Turkey thing, Turkey is offering you your biggest payday. He was going to pay T.O. $11 million to fight Boots, man. So Turkey offered you biggest payday, or you can go fight a tune-up with your own promoter. He chose to fight a tune-up.
Hold on. Let me
understand why he fought the tune-up. How am I wrong for understanding why he fought the tune-up? I understand why he fought the tune-up.
Lopez.
You trying to make it like
you
needed to fight the tune-up.
But hold on.
I understand why he needed to fight the tune-up. How can I be wrong? I understand. I see what they saw. He needed a tune-up.
I got you. Let me respond. Number one, Pork Chop, your commentary doesn't make any sense because the point that I was making was that it wasn't just Boots. He just walked away. Who was champion, whatever it was you said, was completely irrelevant to the point that I was making. And then with you, Mr. Too Rich,
was the fight for a catchweight or not, Greg?
I don't care. The point that I was making was that there was an
opportunity. It don't
opportunity.
matter what you care. I'm talking about the facts. The fight was for a catchweight.
Dude, I don't give again, if you pause and let me finish and you will understand. I don't care if it was at a catchweight. The point was, it wasn't just Boots that said the fight wasn't going to move forward. Boots wanted here because he didn't want to be at 47 anymore. Devin said he didn't want to fight at anything above 47 because he hadn't fought at 47. So it wasn't just Boots. Period. Points done. I don't give a fuck about catchweights. That doesn't matter in this argument.
About, man? I'm saying,
I'm
saying
talking to Mr. Too
the
Rich.
fight was at a
cares?
catchweight. Wasn't no point in fighting at the catchweight.
That's
what
fine.
Arguing about this.
You're the one who brought the shit up. I'm talking to Mr. Too Rich. You're missing the argument.
Pork Chop, I just want to ask you to answer me this question. You're saying that Boots was scared to fight Devin Haney.
That's what he was.
Yeah, he don't want that smoke. He ain't want that smoke.
Exactly.
Oh my God, dude.
Hold on. He was implying that.
I got Boots beating Virgil. It ain't no point in saying.
I got Boots beating Virgil too. I got Boots beating Virgil. Style made fight. I just said he can't beat Devin.
Nobody can beat Devin according to you, high. Mr. Too Rich don't think anybody can beat Devin.
That's crazy, bro.
I'm not. Shakur probably could beat him.
But nobody else on Devin just a goddamn monster. Devin just a goddamn monster.
Man, come on. Devin is a elite boxer, man. People duck him for a reason.
That fight ain't going past 8 rounds. He's knocking him out.
People duck Devin for a reason, bro. All these good fighters have to call out everybody and don't nobody pick up the phone, man. They call out everybody and don't nobody pick up the phone. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Devin lost some round. Then he get wasn't Ryan dropping him like multiple times?
You can't deny.
And if you gonna take Oscarine and come in overweight, okay, I give you that.
You can't deny niggas is afraid of something. You got one nigga who cheated against him. Then you got Shakur who wouldn't take the fight at 35 because of the over the money or whatever was going on. Then you got they trying to keep Rolly. I guess Rolly said he ain't gonna fight him. You can't deny. It's something about
exactly
that got these other niggas worried. It's something about him. I don't know what it is, but it's something about him.
I don't know if that's necessarily true, right? Because it has to be something dealing with the money. Because for the names that you just mentioned, some of them, right? If they're willing to get in the ring with Tank and high probability they're gonna get knocked out, why the hell wouldn't they get in the ring with Devin? A loss is a loss, unless it's the money that they're concerned with. Now, are some of these guys maybe apprehensive about doing business with them? That's perhaps. But that doesn't really make a lot of sense. That narrative, I don't even know where it came from or why it exists. But, I mean, if they're willing to get in the ring with Javante and likely that you're going to get your ass knocked out, why the hell wouldn't they get in the ring with Devin and get out pointed?
Well, let me say that what Robert Garcia. Let me say what Robert Garcia said. But let me say what Robert Garcia said. When they asked him about his fight of fighting Tank or Shakur, who would he pick? He said Tank. He said, now it's likely they're going to lose both fights. He said, but Tank is going to give us some opportunities that Shakur is not going to give us. So there you go.
So it's the prestige that comes with getting knocked out. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, he's saying that Tank going to give you opportunity to win the fight. He's going to give you opportunity to win the fight, whereas Shakur ain't going to give you an opportunity to win the fight. Now, he said they both liable to lose to both of them, but they think they got a better chance trying to catch Tank than trying to catch Shakur.
Because Tank will engage, yeah. That makes sense. And more money coming and it's a bigger stage, and everybody that's in the sport.
Well, at that time it was. I don't know about no more. That place was packed last night. Shakur stopped for sure now.
Okay. Too rich, boy. You be killing me sometimes, boy.
Sure is Dev Texas and Tank ain't fighting Shakur. So we can move on from that.
We need to start talking about Tank.
Yeah, I don't know why.
We need to start talking about Tank. We need to start talking about Bud. They're not fighting.
Tell me the Bud Najimov wasn't sold out. I mean, wasn't packed out. And I was there.
See, he right back goggling Stan Crawford nuts. Leave Crawford alone, man. He done. Damn.
Yeah, man, we did 70K at the Raiders Stadium. We did 70K
So, Greg, what you
already.
think about
We ain't worried about
Shushu?
that.
What you think about Shushu's performance last night? You think he put them on notice?
I think Shushu has some things to work on.
He needs a few more. That was knockout of the year so far. But that was a nasty combo. But I think he needs a few more fights.
I agree.
Before he gets in there with Inoue, though. Well, before he gets in there with Inoue, give him like 3 more good solid fights, and then he'll be ready for it. I think. But you're absolutely right. Though. He's on the come up though. I mean, he's getting there for sure.
He's getting there, but he needs some more fights.
Don't rush them and try to get that turkey money and get him in there anyway right away, because that's one of those things that hurt a fighter early on in their career. If he goes in there and anyway like starts him quick, I would say build him up, and then when he's ready to go after it, then I think when the time is right, he can be competitive anyway in there for real.
It's interesting, man.
I think he's been. I worry sometimes about these guys. Like, so let me ask y'all a question: how many fights do you think they should have before they take an actual step-up fight? Specifically, the boys on Top Rank, because we know there's a lot of matchmaking being done over there. But how many fights do y'all think should be enough before you get a step-up fight? Because we don't want them to be their whole career taking fights like Edgar Berlanga, and then you fight Hamza Shiraz and he knocks you out. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard to say.
22 knockouts and 21 fights, or 20, whatever his record was. But I can't pronounce nobody's name on your resume. How many fights do you think they should have before they start to step it up?
It's hard to say a specific amount of fights because it depends on your development.
It depends. Yeah, exactly. But Edgar, now, if you remember correctly, Edgar fought on the undercard of Fury Wilder 3, and then he fought against a dude that was like 38 years old, Argentina dude. He got dropped twice in that fight. He ended up winning the fight with a late stoppage, but he was getting caught early. And then so you could see the flaws right away with Edgar because he was rushing in, he had his head up, like he was kind of doing it.
Yeah.
I think Shushu's got a way higher ceiling than Edgar Berlanga has.
Yeah,
I think Shushu could definitely be like a world champion type undisputed in there. So, but I think it just depends though. But like you just got to be, I guess. I mean, Devin and Shakur, they were built up, and then they just took that next step, and then. Because who was Devin's like first real was it Linares? Was that like his first like real step up fight on the big stage?
I think it was Linares.
Yeah, Linares, and then he won that one. Then he switched over to Top Rank, and he went into 2 fights into the contract. He was in the Loma fight, right?
Yeah,
I think it was 2 fights. And then wasn't it Cambosos?
Cambosos was
Cambosos twice. That was easy sparring session. Those fights.
It was Cambosos. It was Cambosos twice. Then Loma.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So it was Cam. Oh, that's right, because Tio got caught. Because Tio lost to Cambosos. He slipped up. That's right.
Yeah. I just can't understand Mr. Tourist, man, and his logic. I'm trying to connect with him, but I'm struggling.
What I say wrong?
It's your love.
I think Boots is unbeatable, man.
I don't think Boots is unbeatable. I never say that.
So
I don't think Boots is unbeatable.
One person that really can beat
But
Boots
that's what it
is retired now.
All I'm saying, the fighters of this generation, the fans of this generation, y'all cheer for the exciting fighter, right? To me, excitement means a guy doing something he's not supposed to do, but he's able to get away with it. That makes it exciting, right? Because he's on the edge where he could get fucked up, but he's making it work and it looks great. Okay, cool. I can take advantage of that. An experienced guy take advantage of your excitement. That's all I'm saying. An experienced guy would take advantage of your excitement.
I'm so tired of Mr. Too Rich and all his purity.
It's all about the type of entertainment you like, right? And it's all about what you enjoy watching. So there's nothing wrong with that. But this whole narrative, everybody is around here ducking.
I'm just talking about who the best.
Ridiculous.
I'm just saying, I kind of treat boxing like I treat football and basketball. I just want to know who the best. I don't care about the excitement. When I sit down on Sunday and watch football, I watch football. I don't watch it conditionally if this game is exciting. Is that game exciting? This is a defensive game. I don't look at that. I look to see who the best is. So I try to treat boxing with that same scope. Tell me who the best. I don't really. I can generate my own excitement. Tell me who's the best. Put that to me. That's exciting. Shakur versus Tio, and now we know the pecking order. That's exciting to me. They in their proper positions now. That's exciting to me. I don't want to see you pick your own fight out, sell some tickets, and convince me that that's excitement. I get it for the fans. That clearly works. It just don't work for me. That's all I'm saying. It just don't work for me. I'm for the sport. I'm not for the boxer.
I get what you're saying.
What happened.
Mr. Too Rich, I get what you're saying, but some of it is bullshit in the sense that every fighter needs in between fights that are showcase fights for them. Period. So every fight isn't going to be a fight that dictates who the best.
Yo,
if you put every, if you
some
throw
of these
every
guys ain't got nothing but in between fights, Greg. They ain't got nothing but in between fights. There ain't no great fights. There ain't no great fight.
Can I say something?
Some of them. Yeah, go ahead, man. I got my boy Terrence two. What is best damn videos? His videos are ass though. What's going on, Terrence?
What up, Greg? What up?
Oh, chilling.
Real quick, I just want to respond to a couple things. When Jab says, us Shakur fans always say these guys aren't good. When we say they're not good, it's not that we're saying they suck necessarily, but we're saying compared to Shakur's skills. Like, was the payday? Yeah, I said he was a bum because compared to Shakur, he is. And there were people saying that they thought that he could beat Shakur. Like, if he was fighting Tank, I would have said the same thing. That compared to Tank, he's a bum. He's not on the same level. Wait, can I finish that?
Y'all never asked that.
Can I finish? Huh? Say that again?
Go ahead.
Yeah, let me just finish, Jab. So what I'm saying, what we say is we're comparing these opponents to Shakur's skill set. And this is the reason we always said we wanted to see him fight Tank, because for us, we know that's the only opponent that people truly going to give him his credit for. And we feel as though, just like we felt with Bud was going to beat Spence, it was the same thing. We feel the same way about Shakur and Tank. That's the fight that will let y'all know that how good this guy is. He beat anybody else, it's just not going to do it. It's not going to do it for me as a Shakur fan, because the way I look at it, like T.O. last night, I didn't think T.O. doesn't suck. If he fights against most opponents, he can beat them with his athleticism and things like that. But when you're fighting Shakur, that don't matter, bro, because he is so damn good. He is such a master boxer that it doesn't matter that athleticism. He can negate that with a skill set. So that's why with Shakur, we want to see him against Tank, but we know Tank don't want to fight, so he moved on from that fight. Yeah, but let's talk about hold on.
Go
ahead, Jab. Go ahead, Jab.
The issue that I'm having with some of y'all, and not you, because you know I've never seen you on my panel, and I've never heard you say this. But the issue that I have with some of them, they don't complete that whole sentence. They don't say compared to Shakur. They'll just say, "Oh, this guy's a bum. He's gonna wash. This guy, he lost to this one." They immediately start to tear down their opponent's resume. So for me, if it's just the fans, then maybe collectively y'all should stop saying that, because then y'all run up on my panel trying to bite me. So if I told you he was going to cook him, and I say, well, yeah, because you said he's a bum. And then when I don't give him credit, y'all call me a hater. I'm not going to give you credit for fighting and beating a bum. This is what y'all say.
Well, for me, it's only a few guys, maybe the Haneys. It's only a few guys on the top level. Unfortunately, it's not a whole. It's like you got maybe 3 or 4 or 5 guys on that top level, and the rest of them, they're good. They might be good, decent fighters, but compared to those guys, I just don't. I call them a bum, but they're not really bums. But compared to them, they're not on the same level. So maybe we should change our wording a little when we say bum, because they're not necessarily not good. It's just we're comparing them to the top fighters in the division, and so we call them a bum in that respect. Let's talk about Virgil. Let's talk about Virgil and Boots for just a moment, because first of all, we keep acting like these guys have done something. Neither one of them, to me, really have done a whole lot in the sport yet. Because if you look at Virgil, who's his best one? He beat Mean Machine, but let's not forget that Mean Machine dropped him, and it looked like he took a dive in the rest of the fight. And then his second, and he beat Hooker for the title. Hooker had just got knocked out by Jose Ramirez. So I mean, him winning the title was just, he was like a minus 1,000 in that fight. So he won his title against a nobody at that time, if you think about it. And his last one against Madrimov, well, y'all said Madrimov wasn't that good, that Bud shouldn't have been fighting him. And that was Bud's introduction to that division. So Virgil hasn't done much in the division, and we know Boots hasn't really had an opportunity to fight anybody. So why do they want to fight each other so bad? I mean, shouldn't Boots be ready to fight somebody that has a title? I mean, people keep telling me he wants to fight Virgil so damn bad, and to me, Virgil hasn't done much to want to fight him that bad.
It's because of how Golden Boy has positioned.
Virgil's on the top
They call him the boogeyman of 154 pounds.
Hey, first off, y'all gonna have to chill out on this Boots hate, man. This is pound for pound, man. Y'all got to chill out.
Really?
There's a lot of Boots hate going on, man. And from my sources, all that is about to come to a screeching halt. I'm talking about hit the brakes, you about to crash halt. He about to get every single opportunity at 154 there is. Eddie Hearn has basically cornered the market for him. So all this Boots ain't fought no champion. He ain't got no straps. I don't want to hear if he fight Josh Kelly for this IBF belt. I don't want to hear if he go beat up Xander for that WBA belt. I don't want to hear it. Because now he's going to get the opportunities to get these belts, but then y'all going to say, well, those guys weren't that good. They just have belts. So which one is it? Is Boots ain't fought nobody or he ain't fought no champions? Which one is it?
Welcome to Buzz. Welcome to Buzz.
Look.
Which one is it?
Listen to this. Look. I'm only half serious when I say this, but remember Charlo said 54 his division, man. Charlo said 54 his division, man.
Oh, man. Bro, you thought the one that laid down against Canelo last time we saw him?
hey, Greg, let me ask you this, Greg. When Boots first got to 154, who was they talking about him fight when he first got to 154?
I'm gonna tell y'all who turned it down. Do y'all know who Tom?
No, I ain't talking about when they first got there. The first name. Hold on, let me finish. The first name we heard was Josh Kelly. Like, guess who's gonna get ready to fight?
That wasn't the first name.
Get ready to fight Josh Kelly. Because that's how these promoters do. They know what they're doing. When Boots was going with 154, y'all thought, okay, he's going to get all the smoke. No, he's going up there to get maneuvered around the smoke. To fight the guys that Eddie Hearn.
I thought it was Zayas that they were first talking
about. It's really ridiculous. You have the audacity to say that Boots has been maneuvered around, but Devin Haney hasn't?
What you mean? If Devin Haney got to call out people, Boots don't got to call out nobody. He got to decide which fight he want to take. He ain't got to call out. Who else is he calling out? Who else is he calling out? Who else is Boots calling out besides Ortiz? Who else? All that smoke, and there's only one fight you want at 154.
I don't think Josh Kelly was the first guy.
I specifically remember him standing in the ring after his Lima win saying he wants Virgil Ortiz, and he named every other champion at 154. Did you not hear him say that?
Okay, and what I'm saying is he's going to fight Josh Kelly like the plan was to begin with when he headed to 154. And that's how he told us to do it.
I don't think he was the first name. I thought Zayas was the first name they were talking about. I thought it was Zayas.
Who was the first name?
I thought it was Zayas. Xander.
I heard Josh Kelly. When he first got that, remember, didn't nobody want the Josh Kelly fight at first. Remember that? Didn't nobody want it.
Got a belt now.
Josh Kelly got a belt, so he about to collect the belts. It's over, Mr. Too Rich. I mean, he's fighting a champion, just like what you said.
No, I agree. It's gonna turn out just like Bud, just like y'all. With same thing y'all criticize Bud about. We finna watch Boots do the same thing.
No, we love. No, it's different. No, it's different. I'm gonna tell you why. Because we love Boots and we don't love Bud.
Well, at least you honest, Greg. At least you honest.
Yeah, exactly. At least you honest.
Because that's what they said with Bud at 140. He fought nobody. Everywhere he went, he fought nobody. But he was fighting the best that was available. So if Boots do the same, I don't have a problem with it. As long as you're fighting the best available, what more can you do?
Amir Khan was not the best available.
Hey, after Kelly beat Bakram, I want to see it. I'm interested. I want to see it. I'm here for it. Let's go.
Who is the best available, Jason?
He said Amir Khan.
Not Amir Khan.
Jason, who was the best?
Not Kell Brook. So stop it. Those were just stay busy fights. You said say that.
Hey, let's stop talking about Crawford. No Crawford. He's retired, man. He's gone. My weeks have been so good not having to talk about him. I don't want to talk about him. talk
what's
about
next
this channel
for,
only
what
about
do
him.
you think is next for, like, to answer your question, Teofimo, what do you think he should do? Because his corner, his father, what happened to your power and hit him, those are not solid
Yeah, get another
instructions in the middle
trainer.
of a
Get
fight.
another
Retire.
somebody.
It's really been there at 140. His
Retire.
power's been specific at 140. Now he's going to
You think he should
147.
retire?
Yeah,
Ain't what it
You
used
think
to
he
be,
should
but
retire,
still.
Greg?
Yeah, he need to check out. It's over. It's over.
Fight Matias. Go fight Matias. Shit.
I know when a fighter is damaged. That boy is done. He done. He is done.
He was mentally weak.
He went to go look for one of them black boys, and he found one. He got the dog shit beat out of him. It's over. It's over, man. It's over. Damn, boy. Damn, T.O.
Put your hands and feet on T.O.
I mean, do something, man. Put some.
So you saying Shakur retired him? You saying Shakur retired T.O.?
Yeah, man. Hey, when you get dominated like that, when you're in the ring or you in anything and you feel like there's nothing you can do, that feels helpless. If you feel like you can tweak something here or you could tweak something there, you still got that confidence. He couldn't do shit, nothing, and it's plenty more. There's plenty more of them black boys out there too. There's plenty more of them out there.
Not only that, Greg, he didn't want his get back. When you get your ass kicked, you want your get back. He's like, I don't want no more. I don't want to play no more. I'm going to 147.
He is done. He's done, man. Put a fork in him. They put him in the ring with Devin. Devin gonna wash him. I'm telling you, he's done. Psychologically, man, you can't get beat like that and still be the same guy. I think it's worse than getting knocked out. It can be tantamount to getting your ass just beat for 12 rounds, like a real beating. I just don't think he got it mentally. I think he's done mentally. I think Tank's done mentally. I think we should move on from certified. Now, Tio's not going to retire, but don't be surprised if you see another ass whooping.
He said it after Sandor Martin. Do I still have it? We saw that.
He got $10 million for this fight, man. Move on, man.
Hey, T.O. was good when he was the slick black fighter in the ring. Once he got in there with a black fighter, we really saw what it was. That's all it was. He wasn't as athletic as people think he was. He was just athletic for those guys he was fighting.
Yeah, like they're slow.
Yeah, because he did look slow as hell last night, and I think his mental strength is a real issue for him. Like we saw after that, do I still got it there? You know what I'm saying? And then when your father is talking to you, like, where's your power? Things like that make you question your ability and yourself. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't really hit Shakur. You know, he looked extra slow. His confidence wasn't there. It was more nervous energy than anything to me.
Man, that boy
He
got fried
dancing with the Jabberwalkers and all that bullshit, man. Come on.
Well, he came to the ring with
Wait,
human
hold on.
emotions.
Everybody's saying that Key had a great performance, and I looked at the CompuBox numbers, and it looked like he did, but I thought he was getting hit more than he should have against Jermaine. And there was a point in that fight where I wasn't liking what I was seeing.
You tripping?
In that fight. And I know that he started to dominate.
Keyshawn is offensive, bro. Keyshawn is offensive, so
in the
he's going to be open for more
versus
punches.
Keyshawn fight last night.
Keyshawn will be open.
There was
and get
points
hit
in that
more.
fight where I didn't like what he was doing with Jermaine because he was getting hit clean more than I thought he should be.
He's going to get hit more because
And that's why I'm saying if he's fighting Antoine Russell, I don't know because Antoine is very aggressive. So, but I think Keyshawn's a better boxer. So in that matchup, I think Keyshawn could catch Antoine because he's so aggressive. I don't think Antoine could fight any other way. Has he ever fought on the back foot? I don't think so.
I mean, you could be right. He started off like slow, but I think him being out of the ring for almost a year or two, I think he had to try to get back into it. You know what I'm saying? Because sparring versus like actually being in there, especially in MSG like he was, like the big stage that it was on, I think it just took him a few rounds to get it. But I mean, he still.
But did you think he got hit more than he should have by Jermaine? That's my question. Am I tripping there? Nobody saw that.
Yeah, you tripping.
I mean, you tripping, bro. I saw. You shut him out, man. He looked nasty last night. I don't know. I mean, like I said, maybe not his like best, but he looked he looked at
the
battle.
best. He looked the best I saw him look. I don't know what this dude talking about, man. He up here talking nonsense.
Okay.
It is what it is, man. Some guys are gonna be more offensive and really get at you from an offensive standpoint, and some guys are more defensive, like Shakur, and you're not gonna see him get hit as more, but he also doesn't hit as much either, cleanly and in ways that to me are evident that he's really putting an ass kicking on somebody. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's two different styles.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see Key in the
what you like. Like I said.
Yeah, facts. It all depends on what you like. 100%. So,
but Jack, was you a fan? Jack Queen, was you a fan of Floyd?
Hell
Floyd
yeah, I was a
different.
fan of Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd different. Floyd
Okay, so Floyd didn't knock people out.
Yeah, but Floyd
He was
cleanly
knocking
hit
it out.
you.
As he moved up, he stopped, but he would whoop your ass, and you would know you got your ass whipped by Floyd Mayweather. He stood right in your face, made you miss and made you pay. And
Yeah,
maybe
that's
when he
not-
moved up from like 35 to 40 and 47, he stopped knocking niggas out. But when he was Pretty Boy Floyd, he was knocking
when he
niggas
was
out.
Pretty
I
Boy
don't know
Floyd,
what
he was
Jab,
knocking him out.
Shakur
When he was Pretty Boy
was.
Floyd, man.
Wait, hold on a second, Jab. Shakur was more dominant at the lower weight classes too. Let's not forget that. He's moving up with big, stronger.
What do you mean by
He was.
What do you mean by dominant? What do you mean by dominant? Stopping fights?
Beating
Or like,
people out.
dominant was last night. He shut it out last night. That was dominant, man.
No, yeah, but I'm just saying, he wasn't stopping people at the lower weight classes
hey,
too, Shakur?
He ain't Floyd. Let's just stop.
No, I'm just saying.
come on, no.
Floyd at the lower weight classes, when he moved up, he was not knocking people out like that. He was beating them up. And I said Shakur beat up T.O. last night. I'm sorry. That's the same thing to me. It's just different rules when it comes to Shakur. It's like I said, different rules when it came to
bro.
So,
hey, Shakur defense better than Floyd though.
No, it's not.
I agree. I saw Madonna knock Floyd tooth out his mouth. I saw Shane Mosley.
Hey.
Judah drop Floyd. I saw Judah drop Floyd. I ain't never seen nobody hit Shakur like that.
Let me respond, please. Hold on.
He got robbed, but what happened after that? He pitched a shutout, man. Come on, man.
I just said I think his defense is better. I mean, you can say he ain't fought the same caliber of fighters. Okay, I agree with that. But we've never seen Shakur hit like that.
Okay, so let me respond. Hold on. Y'all going all over the place.
Baby. If he ain't never fought that level of opponents, then how do we know if he's gonna get
well, this the whole generation ain't the same level of opponents. This the whole generation ain't the same level of opponents.
But he's still young in his career.
I just ain't never seen Shakur hit like that. That's a fact.
Okay, hold on. So you saying a bunch of things that are contradicting. You said that the whole generation not like that. So of course he's not gonna be sparked like that. That's number one. Number two, and basically Jab Queen actually pointed to this. Floyd actually stays in the pocket and throws with you. Shakur does not. Shakur's defense
ain't got nothing to do with it. There's no prerequisite with how you fight.
It does.
There ain't no prerequisite with how you fight. You fight how you fight.
When you punch with someone,
acting like it's one way to fight. Y'all acting like it's one way to fight.
No, but that's the point.
No, we're not. You made the comparison. You were the one that made the comparison and brought up Mayweather. So
have we seen Shakur tooth knocked out of his mouth? Have we seen him drop? And have we seen him rock like Shane Mosley rocked? So, man, that's all I'm saying. That's a fact. I was talking is fact.
Like Shane Mosley.
You're confusing. Let me ask you a question. Who on Shakur's resume is a Shane Mosley? Who on Shakur's resume is a
I just know he watched everybody. That's all I know.
Don't even go there.
Okay.
He's confusing.
Y'all remember when Floyd Mayweather Sr. got out of jail? Y'all remember when Floyd Mayweather Sr. got out of jail? He said, "What y'all doing, my son? He getting hit too much. He getting hit too much." And that's what Floyd became a defensive fighter.
You want to know why?
When his daddy got home.
You want to know why?
My only point was
because they were training. They were training with Roger. Roger is more offensive. If a fighter is focused on being more defensive,
now we
then
want
Shakur
beating up, knocking people out to give him credit. That's all I'm saying. It wasn't like that.
I never said that. I never said that.
There's a lot of people saying that. Shakur got to knock somebody out. If he ain't knocking people out, we shouldn't respect what he's doing in the game.
Nah, my issue with Shakur remains the same. My issue with Shakur remains the same. I don't like his fighting style. I think he's a little bit too defensive. He needs to engage a little bit more. If he wants to be this guy that he says he is, if he wants to be the next face of boxing, he needs to take risks in the ring. And I understand that the name of the game is hit and don't get hit, blah, blah, blah. But even that you can make look interesting. We're not playing tag. We're not playing pity pat. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You don't want to be taking a bunch of punches to the face all the time. But, get in there and show me something, especially if y'all going to be charging me $70 damn dollars.
And that's why he gets hit less.
No fighter tries to get hit. No fighter tries to get hit. No fighter.
They get hit because they're not good enough to not get hit. That's what it is.
Man, let him punch with somebody. Let him punch with somebody. In my opinion. Don't just move backwards.
Tell your people to hit him. Get somebody in there that can hit Shakur instead of blaming him for how he fighting.
I'm not blaming him for how he fighting. He can fight however he wants to fight. Listen. Nobody's blaming Shakur. Nobody's blaming Shakur for the way that he fights. He fights the way that he fights. The problem is you also can't blame Tucson. You can't blame
beat the crap out of Zepeda.
You can't blame Jab Queen if she doesn't like how he can fight, how he want to fight. Nobody can hit him. That's fine. You still can't blame people if they don't want to see it.
Well, both just said it's a double standard, Greg. That's all.
There is no double standard, dog. Either you fighting in the style that. Listen. You're either
because they didn't do that to Mayweather. They're doing that to Shakur.
Brother. Either you're fighting in a style that people want to see or not. People don't give a fuck about a double standard. The casual fan wants to either see X or Y. And if you're not providing they want to see X and you're providing Y, then people don't want to see it. That's not a double standard. It's just that's not a fighting style that gets eyeballs, dog. Stop with that dumb shit. Stop with the dumb shit, man. It's not a double standard.
I can't tell you. That played with Pac last night. Things are changing, man. Y'all getting old. You can't notice the change. I mean, you're getting old.
It was a good build-up card in New York.
Mike Tyson, bro.
Good for him.
Come on now.
For him. We'll see if that continues.
Pull it out, but damn.
We'll continue. But you also have to look at the details and the nuances, Mr. Too Rich, because you're way too fucking binary. Way too binary. You look at things, it's either black or white, and that's not always the case. Anyway.
No, it ain't. I'm just saying how it should be. You know what I mean? So look at it like this. If it's me, dude's gonna be punch drunk. Because that's what it was when boxing was great. We got a lot of punch drunk fighters. Nobody's punch drunk these days. Nobody's punch drunk.
Because they don't fight nobody.
Fighting each other.
Yeah, that's exactly.
That's all I'm saying. Ain't nobody fighting each other.
But smart.
We know Shakur ain't gonna be punch drunk.
I know, cause he ain't gonna open up to get hit.
He gonna take a risk.
Hey, all I'm saying, when y'all say boxing was great, that came with great. That came with being great. That came with being the number one sport.
That was entertainment.
It was 15-round fights. Everybody wasn't going down in a round or two. 15-round fights came with fighters being great.
God damn, Mr. Too Rich, how old are you, man? 15-round fights? I don't even. Damn, that shit was.
I'm just saying, fights were going the distance. That's all I'm saying. Fights were going the distance back in the day. Mike Tyson fought a lot of fights in early into the 11th round and stuff like that. So I'm just saying.
You know why? Because they were fighting each other. They were fighting competition. Of course.
And that's all I'm saying. Crash these niggas out.
2 years.
Crash them out. If Tank and Shakur was on Zuffa, that'd have been fought. That'd have been fought. Crash these niggas out.
Oh, man, see, that's what I'm talking about, Mr. Too Rich. You say one thing that I'd agree with, and then you add on to some shit that just makes the whole comment lunacy.
This into my love-hate relationship with Too Rich.
He'll say something, I'm like, that's brilliant. Then
and that's another thing. But that's another thing that's overrated, bro. Y'all keep saying, like, the older fight, they fought everybody, bro. They fought a lot of fights that were not good. They didn't fight everybody. They had a lot of garbage fights. They had like Sugar Ray, every fight that he fought was against the top contender. There wasn't that many top contenders out there, just like it's not now. This is always overstated when you talk about these older fighters. And by the way, the new fighters are bigger, stronger, and more athletic, and probably have an advantage over those older fighters.
You in your early 30s.
It's not that they were fighting every single fight that was like, oh, extra crazy. But I'll tell you this, I could look on their resume and see more than one goddamn dog on them. Y'all see one good fight on their resume and y'all ready to send them to the Hall of Fame. When they start doing that shit.
Hey, real quick. I am your leader. Just hit us with $4.99. Hold on. I am your leader. Just hit us with a $4.99. 3 fighters you'll never see Devin Haney in the fight with. Oh, Mr. Too Rich gonna hate this shit. Keyshawn Davis, Shakur Stevenson, and Richardson Hitchens. Richardson Hitchens. Keyshawn beats them all. Damn, Mr. Too Rich. That got your blood boiling, don't it?
Hey, nah, man. Hey, bro, I ain't no fan of a boxer like that. I'm just going by styles, man. That's all I'm going by, styles. You know what I mean?
I get you.
Like I say, I favor Boots over Ortiz because Boots would be the better boxer in the ring with Ortiz. I'm saying if you put Boots in the ring with Devin, who's the better pure boxer? I'm going to always go with the pure boxer.
Okay, I got what you're saying. Well, hey, man, we had 2 hours and 36 minutes now, man. I got to go upstairs and tend to my husband, according to some folks. So,
get your ass up, man.
So we got to end this one, man. We got to end this one. But I appreciate everybody that called in, man. Y'all are so cordial in your disagreement. So I appreciate that. It makes the conversations interesting. Thank you so much, everybody that called in.
Do it.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Y'all have a good night.
All right,
All
Jack. Good night.
All right, baby. Good night.
All right, peace. All right, man.
Goodbye.
It's over. Let's go ahead and wrap this one up, Jay. Again, appreciate everybody that joined the show. Glad football over because we had a great crowd today. I think we got in the 260s or 270s. So appreciate you all. More content coming this week. Until next time, peace.
Peace.